Good morning, people. Your boy VicDamoane back in the building. And I guess I got a couple of haters I got to deal with. No biggie. Nothing new to me. But I guess I'm going to be here to upset them. I guess, going live really going to piss some people off. Because guess I'm not supposed to go live. Or if I do go live, I'm supposed to stick to a certain script, I guess. But y'all know me. I don't really follow scripts that well. It's not really my thing. But yes, apparently somebody's upset. Let's see if I can. Why I can't see myself? I don't know why. Try this. Did it pop up like that? Not sure. There we go. All right. Yeah. Okay. And let me put the chat room up on the screen. We get everything situated. Man, I swear I put this same thing in a second ago. I don't know why the thing tripping. I don't know why the thing tripping, y'all. But it is. It don't matter. I'm gonna put this chat room up here right quick. Alrighty. And let's see, chat room working. Yep, it's working. Okay. Now, to show y'all, I'm not full of shit, because a lot of YouTubers will tell like a lie and say, well, they got flagged, and, they really can't prove that they got flagged. So, I like to show you guys proof of my flag. Okay? Because I believe probably sometime maybe last night, because I don't remember, I didn't do a show last night. So they decided to flag the DJ show I did yesterday. Okay, they decided to flag that. What's happening, Mr. Gibb? Yeah, they decided to flag the DJ. When I was mixing yesterday, because I'm guessing they got upset that my DJ stream stayed up. I don't know who's mad about that, but I do remember people complaining about it. complaining about the fact that I was playing music on my show, so they would probably be the first ones, I would assume, that actually did it. So I want to show you guys right quick before we get into this show that they attempted to flag they attempted to flag this channel, and I wrote an appeal to YouTube. There it is. As y'all can look, it says, "Dear Army of VicDamoane 2.0, that's me, right? I submitted my appeal. They said, after further review, we have determined that your video does not violate community guidelines." You see that, people? The shit I do does not violate community guidelines, but that's what you guys wanted to flag me for. Yeah, YouTube doesn't agree with you. You know, don't be mad at me. Don't be mad at me. Okay, that was at 9:03. Just to keep you up to date. I mean, don't get me wrong. I could have easily just did another show on another channel. That's not really hard. And then the haters, they come any goddamn way, right? But yep, they decided that that yesterday was a day to try to take VicDamoane out. But that is like really, really hard to do. You can't stop me from going live. You just can't. I mean, you're only going to frustrate yourself, wasting time trying to stop my channels. Because see, I mean, I don't know if somebody's supposed to, like, was I supposed to do a rant, or was I supposed to snap? You know, there's a little group running around. Tyra's little group. You know, he's running around, and I think I overheard him talking about, now that's the thing. On a community guideline, on a community flag, that was done by more than one person, Mr. Gibb. So the only group that I have an issue with right now, of course, is Tyra and his band of bitches. So I'm guessing that's probably who did it, or at least they tried to. They attempted to. Okay, I don't know. A lot of people have a problem with me just because I ask people for donations. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I do have enemies that literally come after me on a regular basis. I guess I don't I don't get angry at them, or I don't push the anger that they look for, or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm used to it, like, by now. And for those that are just joining the show, I'll show you again that, yeah, they tried to flag me, because I showed it to a couple people, and I see my numbers are starting to jump to my maximum capacity of 8 people. So let me show y'all again. I can't show you the flag. I can only show you the appeal, because as y'all can see, they tried to flag me. But if you look at that bottom line right there, it says your video has been reinstated and your account is in good standing. So yeah, I filed. This is how you file an appeal, and this is what an appeal looks like after you win it. Okay. A lot of people are jealous to some extent, and they are like noticing that I'm actually, going in a positive direction. I mean, we have, like I said, the DJ shows and the music shows, and like literally, I mean, y'all, at least now that the only way those shows come down, the only way those shows come down is if people actually go and flag them. Because I've done a lot of DJ shows. If YouTube doesn't take that show down right when I end the show, then physical people have to go and flag it. Because y'all can go and look from the show yesterday. People told me all the time, well, you're just gonna keep getting flagged. That show is still up. It is. And the only thing I told people at the YouTube, the appeal board, is that, hey, I'm a DJ. And you know what they did? They looked at my content. They looked at my channel. They said, yeah, you know what? This guy does DJ. He deals in music, and people enjoy it. There's more thumbs up here than thumbs down. So at that point, yeah, you end up fighting a losing battle. But it could be the support. I ask people to donate to the show, and I don't blow the donation money. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. Maybe I'm supposed to trick off people, money that they donate to me. Okay. Now my girl Worry Free in here, like she made a donation a while back, right? Now I'm doing my videos off a cell phone. I'm not going to give you no amounts, but this is all I'm gonna say. I'm doing videos off my cell phone. Worry Free sends me a donation. I end up with a computer, and the first nigga coming over here to bitch was Black Rampage. It just seems odd. I mean, if I'm going to look, and look at strange activity on YouTube. Sometimes you might think, well, this group over here is attacking you, but in all honesty, they might not be attacking you at all. Could be a whole nother entity that you're not even paying attention to. And that's how they're going to end up getting you, because you're not, watching all of your surroundings. See, me, I watch all of my surroundings. I mean, I'm paying attention to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Because I know that, there is, enemies lurking, in all types of forms of fashion. They come with a smile on their face. They'll come, being direct. They'll attack in various Vera says she's gonna send a donation. See, look, that's what's getting me flagged. Look. That's the one thing they get mad at. These motherfuckers get hot. When y'all start writing that shit in the chat room, okay? All right. I'm just saying, when y'all write that shit, and I fuck around and say thank you on the internet, man, all hell break loose on this bitch. Why y'all think I ain't got? Look, man, ain't no super chat, ain't none of that. These motherfuckers want me gone, y'all. They want me out of here. They were like, they liked me better when I was just coming on here and I didn't have a goal, or I didn't have a purpose, or I didn't, have like things set up in on the wayside. Like I said, I mean, people, I've told people about the website. Maybe some of these enemies have made it over there to the website and saying, well, look, this nigga is really trying to do something. We need to go ahead and eliminate him. All right, because if he get that fucking website off the ground, it you know what I'm saying? It's a wrap. We ain't gonna be able to touch him. So, Vera, yeah. Look, like women like Worry Free and Key Deadman and Cherie and Sin Senna and you know what I'm saying? Like all all those people. I mean, like I said, it wouldn't even be the people. I wouldn't say it was Chris. Like Chris himself would do it. You know what I'm saying? Because Chris, like Chris ain't really no flagger. Like I don't really put him in the flag boat, but Chris has fans. Yeah, Chris has fans. So I mean, it might not have been him. It could be easily his fans. You gotta understand, like people, if Chris did a show talking shit about me, people will go to that. You know what I'm saying? Look, they'll go to that show just to listen to Chris roast the fuck out of me, and then turn around and get mad at Chris if he comes on the show and kicks it with me. So yeah, I'm well aware of that. Like me and Chris just individual, but the motherfuckers that sit around us, yeah, man, you never know. You never know. All right. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not going to let them, dampen my spirits at all. I can't because it goes so far and to say, well, if VicDamoane is being flagged for the 30,000th time, I must be doing something right. I can't be doing anything wrong. If people are banding together to take me down, I got to be going in the right direction. So I can't. I mean, I want y'all haters to know. I want y'all haters to know. Y'all are helping me whether you realize it or not. You know what I'm saying? It's like I don't wake up in the morning and say, "Oh, you guys flagged me. What am I going to do?" No, I say, "Well, I got flagged. Let me go stream on this other channel." Even if I couldn't stream on this channel, do you honestly think that I couldn't go to another one? Like, I don't get that. And if I go to another channel and do a show, you don't think the people that already watch me are gonna? I mean, like, this is YouTube. I just don't understand it, man. See, I gave up on flagging a long time ago. Because I was thinking in my head that content creators were smart like me. This is what I mean by this. If you're a smart content creator, once you lose it, excuse me, Lord, it's early. If you're a content creator and you lose a channel due to flagging, okay, and you come back and you lose a whole Gmail due to flagging, and you come back. When you come back and your supporters are still there, and the people that was down from you from the beginning are still there, what was the point of your flag? See, I can understand if you were flagging to shut someone down, like, we flag you one time and you can never come back. YouTube will be real exclusive then. It probably wouldn't even be as successful. But flagging, what I've learned, I mean, all it is a form of a delay. You've delayed someone. You haven't really stopped them. You put a slight delay up. And inside this slight delay, okay, the person can either, one, continue to post videos. Somebody said I'm on that OG or that Kiwi. Oh, this some goddamn OG. I gotta watch how I smoke this shit. I've had people say dumbass shit to me like, yeah, that D's nuts, it's a possibility. It was a community flag, D's nuts. It wasn't a direct flag. It was a community flag. But yeah, I've heard people say dumbass shit like, well, Vic takes his donation money and buy and just to go buy weed with it. And in my mind, I was like, wow. I was like, that's like really stupid to say. And everybody I hear say this is some form of an alcoholic. Notice, the alcoholics always talk shit about the weed smokers. Niggas that spend all their money on alcohol want to talk shit about me smoking weed. Out of here. Come on, everybody. Out. Out. Come on. Boo boo. Snowflake. Come on. Baby. Come on. Come on, out. Come on, Snowflake. I'm closing this door. Come on. Get your big ass out there. You too big to even get up under there. Crawling under the bed like you 15 pounds. More like 150. Damn, Snowflake like a teenager on 4 legs. All right. But I don't think that I would have the music. I don't think I would have the effects. I don't think I would have any of this shit if I was spending all my money on weed. I'm just saying. I mean, every time a motherfucker come over here, I done switched up some shit. I done did something. I don't give a fuck. If you know, look, if motherfuckers gotta look at a brand new backdrop, I got something up here. Something going down. Like I said, I ain't trying to hate on nobody else that's getting donations either. See, that's my thing. I don't understand that. Okay. I'm putting this bitch down. Damn. Can't smoke and talk. Wow. Damn. Take my breath away. Come on, Snowflake, move. What are you doing? Move. Back. Get back. What are you doing? Move. You growling at me? Growl at me again. Growl at me again. Growl at me again. Growl at me again. Huh? Come on, me and Snowflake gonna reenact Lola and True Bitch Made. The fuck is this shit, bitch? Fuck is this shit, bitch? Huh? Growl at me again. Growl at me again. See, look, we can reenact it. I can do it good. Me and Snowflake can do it. Growl at me again. 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 You gonna bite me too? You gonna snap? You gonna snap at me? You gonna snap at me, Snowflake? You gonna snap at me? Huh? You gonna snap? You gonna sleep outside now? Very good, Snowflake. Good boy. Yay! Y'all did that real good. See, we could do it. All right? See, we could do it. We could pull it off. Me and Snowflake can reenact True Bitch Made to a T. You see that? That's called training. That's training. Good job, Daddy. Yes. Right. See, me and Snowflake can do it. And Boo Boo, look, he don't know how to growl yet. We working on his growl. Huh? So you don't know how to growl yet, do you? You don't know how to growl. But Snowflake do. Snowflake do. Tell him. Now y'all heard that nigga, right? This is a big bitch. He ain't no bitch, but big nonetheless. Boo Boo, get down now. All right, it's just Snowflake sound kind of scary. Come here, Daddy. Move, baby. Move, move. Move. Come here, Daddy. Oh. This is a big nigga, man. Look at this nigga. I know y'all can't see him. You see all the darkness? Somebody said, God damn it. Huh? Put some light on you. There we go. And you see his big ass head? He's sitting in the shadow. Yeah, big ass. All right. All right, yeah, that's right. That's right. You big chump. That's right. Say me and Snowflake could do it. Right? Say take growl. Huh? Huh? Say tell them, say you don't be beating on no pit bulls. You don't be beating on no pit bulls. Tell them because they're gonna get you. Huh? Say growl at me again. Growl at me again. Growl. Stop, baby. Stop. Growl at me again. Stop, baby. Go back. Growl at me again. Growl. Growl. Stop, baby. Move back, baby. Baby over here trying to jump in the shot too. Say growl at him again. Growl. That's me too. You understand? You understand me? You understand me, bitch? You understand? Yeah, see? See, me and Snowflake can do it. See, can we, baby? We can do it. We can pull it off. Move. Move, move, move. Okay, okay. All right, stop now. Calm down. Good. All right. All right. Chill out. Move, move, move. Yes, I love my babies. I love my babies. See, that was called a skit. All right? You feel me? All right, y'all. Come on, move away from me now. Y'all go over there and play. All right? All right? That was a skit right there, bitch, man. All right? All right, look, he said, please don't let us see you get eaten alive. Talk about epic. All right? Well, no. He only has 19. He only has 19 children, not 30. Ain't gonna put them extra, I don't know where them extra 20, 11, where the fuck. All right? Yeah. Yes. Yes. Y'all wouldn't believe me, but that nigga been sounding like that his whole life. Yes. Yes. Snowflake is the perfect throw-off name. See, I always say if you get a dog that's like big like him, you should always give him a bitch-ass name so people won't expect it. You know, when I say Snowflake, you think a goddamn poodle or something small is going to come around the corner. You ain't going to expect no goddamn 90-pound pit sounding like a goddamn grizzly bear. Because you see, that nigga sound like a bear. All right, but you know, he'll pretty much do what I say. Like you see, I say growl, that nigga just when he start going crazy and shit. That's called training, right? Right. Snowflake could be Chucky's dog and shit. Like you know, what I'm saying, he'd be walking, y'all wouldn't be able to hear the difference between them two motherfuckers. And Snowflake is a monster. He is. He's a goddamn monster. But see, Snowflake don't like it when people, like, if you grab his face, like you grab his face, if you grab his face and start yelling at him, he will go into that zone that you just saw right there. It really don't matter what you say to him. If you touching his cheeks like this and holding on to it and talking shit to him in his face, oh yeah, that's what he gonna do. That's what he gonna do. He gonna start off with the growl. Like, nigga, you too close, yelling in my goddamn face. Get the fuck out my face yelling. That's his first warning. That's warning number one. Now, if you still have not taken heed to that warning, all right, well, they ain't gonna snap at your ass. But even in the snapping, like I think he got my hand. Like my hand is like it felt like somebody just hit my shit with a hammer, little bastard. But you know that's Snowflake. If you hit him, he's going to attack you. It's just that simple. Ain't gonna be no you taking a belt or a stick to Snowflake. You can't take no belt or stick to him and raise up like you're gonna hit him and think he's gonna back off. No, you're gonna get fucked up. You're gonna get fucked up because he ain't gonna stop. Only thing that's gonna stop Snowflake is a bullet. That's it. That is it. Maybe if it was 1-on-10 or something, okay? If it was 1-on-10, he might lose that fight, being a 1 versus 10. But he is all power. No, like it's all power down here with this big guy right here. That's my daddy. Yeah. All right. All power. And he got 9 motherfucking clones in my kitchen. 9 of them bitches. And they starting to open their eyes. All of them got their eyes open and shit. It's almost time to go. They 2.5 weeks old. Shit. Then they got bigger than a goddamn rat. It's time to go. They almost there. Somebody said you need a brake stick. Look, I don't give a fuck what type of stick it is. It don't matter. Do you realize it don't matter? If you put an object in your hand and raise it at Snowflake, he's going to attack you. Plain and simple. It don't matter what it is. It could be a milk crate. It could be a newspaper. Hell, only thing he gonna grab that too. So Snowflake will attack a car. If I'm walking him down the street and a car is going in the opposite direction, it's about a 90% chance of him trying to go after that car, especially if it's on the same side of the street. Okay? Yeah, you know what I'm saying, Roderick? Like some pit bulls, you could hit their ass and they'll back off you, but not all pit bulls. Not all. All right? Snowflake is 1 year old. Yep. So his birthday was in March, April, May. He's 14 months. This big fucker on the floor. Yes. He's 1 year old. Makes him 7 in dog years. All right. Oh, there go little boo boo. Little boo boo got a little weak ass growl. He working on his shit. Yeah. The smaller the pit bull, the more dangerous. Now, as y'all know, I got 3 pit bulls that I own. The other 9 I don't. Now, my girl, I have tried to integrate her with various people, and she will raise up on people. And what I mean by that is when a pit bull raises up on you, it's basically declaring that it doesn't like you. So what a pit bull will do is a pit bull might come up and sniff you and then back right up off you. Might even bark at you, but they'll sniff you and then they'll stand at a certain point, especially if they loose, they'll stand at a certain point and back up off you. And my thing was this, from my experience about pit bulls, I always wonder because, when you see pit bulls attack people, you know what I'm saying, like random, I always ask myself, okay, well, what happened in this situation? What triggered this dog to attack this little kid over here? Or what triggered this dog to attack, these strangers over here that wasn't bothering the dog? The dog just turned on them, because that does happen. Like a pit bull will run at you at full fucking force and hit your ass. Don't even matter if you stand, because people say don't run from a dog. But when it comes to a pit bull, it don't matter if you're running from him or not. A pit bull is going to approach you even if you're standing still. If you moving, pit bulls like shit that's moving. Okay? So, in the majority of the cases, what you had was the irresponsible owner of the dog in about 95% of these cases, because there's no such thing as like wild pit bulls that run the countryside. They're not like fucking raccoons. They're not like gophers. They don't live. You know what I'm saying? It's not like a group of wild pit bulls that's just born in the wild and raised in the wild and they stay out that motherfucker 24/7. Nope. Every single pit bull has an owner. Every last one. All of them. There's no such thing as wild pit bulls. They all have owners. Every last one. All of them. So in these incidents where you had a pit bull, okay, you either one, which is the most common thing, is people do not properly secure these animals. Okay? That is the number one thing. Top of the list. Because you tie your pit bull outside and you got some type of bullshit collar or chain on the dog, okay, and you bought that shit out of Walmart, or you bought that shit out of Family fucking Dollar, or you bought that shit from the local dog store. All right, yeah, fuck the name brand shit. You want to be cheap, even though you got a 90-pound pit bull that's capable of laying down anywhere between 200 to 300 pounds of pure pressure in its jaws. Okay? But you're going to tie this dog up to some plastic shit. Really? To some goddamn plastic shit. I want to show y'all. Okay? Now, if you're planning on getting a pit bull, because a lot of people, want one, and then, there's things they need to know. Okay, the first thing you need to know is that plastic claps and shit like that, and them little punk ass, them click ties, you just click them down and they clamp on them. Okay, that don't work in the pit bull world. That doesn't work in the pit bull world. If you're tying your dog up with that, if you got a pit bull and you tying it up with that little punk ass click shit and plastic shit, and it's outside, sooner or later that motherfucker gonna get loose. Because the older a pit bull gets, the stronger he gets. A pit bull's strength doesn't stop until they hit about like 10, 11. Okay? But a pit bull, normally about 6 or 7 years old, is at full strength and control. Anybody that knows anything about dogs. Now, this is what you lock Snowflake up with. Okay? I got 6 of these. Okay? This right here is bulletproof and zombie proof. Okay? Now, I have heard plenty of people say that this right here was inhumane for an animal, to have them clamped on because the weight of this is too much for a dog. These people obviously don't own dogs. These people obviously ain't ran up on a dog that was bigger than them. Okay? Because there's nothing inhumane about this. Okay? Especially when the dog outweighs it. Okay? If anything, you want to see your people's dog locked up like this. Because when you walk by somebody's house, you want their shit to be secure. You want to go by that house 1,000 times, incident free. Just look to, there go the dog, and just keep on moving. Okay? Real motherfucking talk. When I tie Snowflake to the tree, this is your goddamn lifesaver right here. This is your best friend. Okay? When I put his ass on that tree, you don't want him locked up with nothing else weaker than this. Okay? And trust me, that tree better be thick. Okay? I don't know what the hell some of these people. Uh-oh. But some of these people out here, you know, they for some strange reason think that shit is inhumane. But to each his own. I would like for all those people that feel like this master lock is inhumane for me to put on my big ass blue. Well, he's gray, but you know, pig down here named Snowflake. You know that Snowflake. Jump. All right. Please come by and come play with Snowflake. That's all I want you to do. Hell, I want you to motherfucking try to walk that son of a bitch with that little punk ass shit you got. Somebody said, "Do I have a crate?" What do you mean, like milk crate? What kind of crate? What kind of crate? If you talk about that shit that you put on dogs to make them stronger, hell no. Hell no. I don't need this nigga no strong. People was telling me that. They were talking about oh yeah. Well, okay, snails are cute. Did you get your cat fixed? If you got your cat fixed or neutered, that's why it's gaining weight like that. Because I've only owned 2 cats in my lifetime, and it was a male, and he was a tabby. He was a gray tabby, and after I got him fixed, he got up to about 30 pounds. All right, so that's actually pretty common. If you got him fixed, if it's a boy and you got him fixed, you just got that bloodline. You know, I would just let him, you know, move around. Somebody said the crate you kick when I'm mad at Tommy. No, hell no. Look, they don't need no crates. They don't need shit. All they look, man, for the past goddamn year, man, Snowflake destroys everything, man. He's beyond the crates. He moved up the trees. Nigga, take down a whole goddamn tree. And then I took him around to see how he would do with other dogs and shit. He, you know, he did great. But yeah, they got them crates that you can put down and you know your dogs to play with and shit. I ain't giving that nigga nothing. Oh, he said a cage. Yeah, I had one. I did. I don't know if anybody remembers. I had a black kennel. It was like a kennel that looked like a goddamn end table. Remember I was showing that shit? The nigga outgrew it. A $200 kennel. That bitch looked sweet. It had the bars and shit. If anybody remembers, the video where I was talking about True Bitch making a fence, yeah, those were pieces of the goddamn crate. Those were pieces of the goddamn crate. The fucking crate, he outgrew that bitch. All right? I had to house break these niggas quick. Quick. All right? I had to make sure they wasn't tearing up shit, chewing on shit, all that. I had to make sure. All right? But I know I'm a little off the subject here of the flag, but I'll flash it again so that way people don't know I'm lying about it. They're like, oh, Vic just making videos, troll bait, clickbait. Nope. Okay, see, look, there it is. I don't have the flag. I just have the appeal where you have a group of people that have, band together to try to flag my channels, but we're making this show just to let them know that, I'm a DJ, okay? Like, for real. You might not like my music. You might not like what I do, okay? You might not like the fact that when you come over here to watch my show and we in the middle of a goddamn DJ session and I'm getting it in, all right? Having a good old time because people actually donate to the music shows, okay? But just to let you know, your flag actually worked. That you did flag me, okay? I don't want the group to feel like you're discouraged because your flag actually went through. But as you can see, 9:03 my time. Okay, I appealed your flag, I got it removed, and I came live just to let you know that I got your flag removed. The little group, the community that tried to say I was violating YouTube guidelines. Well, all of your channels, every one of you that flagged me, all of your channels are now put on notice for false flagging. I think that's great. I think that's great. The fact that you would flag me and basically I would report you for false flagging. They would remove the flag and we're just going to wait for you to false flag me again. Some people are going to lose their YouTube account altogether. And what I mean by that is, they're going to lock your IP out. Because false flagging on YouTube is worse than attacking someone's kid. The videos attacking people's kids, those videos stay up. You got niggas floating around dick pics, all types of shit on YouTube. Females getting butt ass naked, kids getting molested, all types of shit. But false flagging, oh yeah, homie, you won't be on YouTube at all. You have to find a whole another social media site. So please, group, the little group that's out there that hates VicDamoane, please continue to false flag. You're not going to believe me anyway when I tell you that YouTube is going to lock out your goddamn account, but hell, you knew that flag went through. You knew that flag went through. Okay? But I want you to realize something. If I wasn't showing you this right here, okay, you would even have known that your flag went through. It just got appealed. And you got marked down. False flagging. It's gonna be a little harder for you to flag me now. That little group out there, that little community that doesn't like what I do. Okay, oops, by the way, thank y'all for the people that are donating to the show. They hate when I say that too, yeah, because it's almost like y'all are donating. They said they're going to stop y'all from donating. Everybody, from what I understand, has not come to me and say, well, VicDamoane, because I donated to you, I lost my goddamn job. I haven't had anybody come to me, so you're not stopping my people that are donating, and you can't shut my big mouth up either. It's looking bad for you. And YouTube, is kind of like agreeing with me, not you. So I'm having fun with that. I'm having fun with that. I'm having so much fun with that. Have no idea how much fun I'm having with that. Okay? Just saying. The hate is real. Now, if we have to take an educated guess on who flagged me, well, then we're all going to sit back and say it was True Bitch Made. Now, how can we prove that, though? How can we prove that it was true bitch made? Now, I have a thought. How can we prove that true bitch made put that flag out? Well, if you listen to his last show, towards the end of the show, he was talking to one of his fellow group members. Because you know how I have my elite. Well, my elite are all, majority of them are all women. My elite. I got a couple fellas that's a part of the elite, but the majority of them are women. Okay, which I love. It just, to me, it's easier to work with a woman than it is, sometimes with a man. Sometimes that just works out. Opposite sex work good together sometimes. So he was on the phone with one of his group members because, remember he said he was going to form a little team and they were going to do private things, and we was like, okay, they on some gay shit. Well, one of his group members called him yesterday, okay, and said, hey, Tyra, why you didn't show up to the meeting last night? And Tyra said, well, I was sleeping. I was in the bed at 10:30. I was tired, I didn't go to sleep, but I was just laying down. And I was laying down, and oh yeah, let me give a shout out to Donna, but he was by himself. And the guy on the phone was like, well, hey, I thought we were going to be doing A, B, and C. You told us to organize this team and this, that, the other. We're supposed to be this, that, the other. Now, Tyra's excuse for not showing up to his own goddamn meeting was that, well, I'm not the leader of the team. It's a team with no leader. And if y'all got it in and I wasn't there, then that's good. Y'all got it in. That's good. But if y'all need me to be in the group in order to do the group, then what's the point of the group? I said, well, hot damn, this nigga is dismantling the same group that he organized and put together. It's like he was breaking them up over the phone. Okay? And the brother kept telling him to go get him something to eat because his mind wasn't working. And I totally agree. Well, I don't even think, look, Snails, I don't even think he was being a dick. I think he was being honest. Because literally, like, this man does not complete anything he sets out to do. So it's like y'all get together, right? He talk about we need to come together and form a group. Now, last time I checked, even a team, every team has a leader. Every team has a head. Okay, you don't use the word team unless you have a team captain of your team. Every team has this. But see, his team doesn't have a captain, a quarterback, a coach, hell, a manual, nothing. This nigga just said the word team, gave y'all some shit to call, and then when he wasn't there, looked at y'all and said, well, why did y'all need me to be there? Nigga, because you made up the goddamn group. Did you ever think about that? That this so-called group, this team concept didn't come into existence until you opened up your black, crispy ass mouth. All right? Why the fuck would you go live and tell people, hey, all of my true riders meet me over here, and then you don't even show up your goddamn self. Then they call you and you make a fucking excuse. Nobody wants to work with a nigga like that. You're not reliable. There's another big word that True Bitch Made doesn't know. Reliable. I know he's heard that word a lot in his lifetime. Okay? These motherfuckers was coming to kick it with you for free. True Bitch Made. You blow every opportunity that is thrown in front of you. Look, let's just stop roasting and let's just talk real to this whole ass nigga. Let's stop roasting him right quick, just for a nanosecond. Let's talk real to this dumb ass nigga, okay? This dumb ass nigga. Let's talk real, just for a second. Damn it, True Bitch Made. Now, if you got 3 motherfuckers, True Bitch Made, 3 people. What are you doing, Snowflake? You got 3 people that are willing to listen to your fuckery, and regardless if you tell them a truth or a lie, which 90% of the times you lie, and they still want to be your friend. They still want to kick you, even though True Bitch Made a lying, smelly, dirty, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, if you got niggas that could get past the smell of your breath and your body, and they still come to kick it with you, okay? I'm pretty sure that those 3 people, just them 3, could give you $5 fucking a piece, my nigga. Start there. Start there. Get $5 fucking, you lame ass nigga. From the 3 motherfuckers that got your smelly, dusty, crusty ass back. And then just don't stop. Go to the moon. Go to the moon. All right? I'm giving you lessons on life right now, True Bitch Made. You talk about helping people, you don't help shit. I'm helping you right now, True Bitch Made. Okay? These motherfuckers came together to flag me, right? Because you sent them over here to do it. Right? You were supposed to be in on it, and you wasn't. And you supposed to be the leader. You wonder why Benevolent Flower walked away. You wonder why G Double walked away. You wonder why all these motherfuckers walked away. Okay? I mean, I'm glad you still got Mark Mingle. All right? Because Mark Mingle then went dark with his fat ass. I mean, that's the smartest thing he could do. He gonna do fuckery, do it in the dark. Okay? But damn, Tyra, life lessons right now, my nigga. Stop worrying about looking at the donate button with the black. Well, doesn't that woman kind of look black in the corner with, because that's what I saw. It's like I saw a black woman like engulfed in energy and shit. So I just had to add that to the scene. Don't worry about her. Don't worry about my donate button, dog. If you're not pressing it, well, I mean, you did try to press it though. I mean, you tried to send pennies in my PayPal and didn't even realize when you did that, you fucked up your own PayPal. So, I mean, wait a minute. Are you going to blame me for that? I didn't put pennies on your shit. It's like you blame me because you attacked me. And when you attack me, you end up fucking yourself in attacking me. So you keep attacking me and you keep fucking yourself. I don't get it. Somebody said, yeah, he's trying to turn his channel around. Well, no. There's no coming back. You said turn around. There's nothing to turn around to. This nigga left a whole sector that outcasted him, came into this sector and literally he got embarrassed like maybe 1,000 times faster in this sector than he did from the last one he was in. Because, you know, YouTube is all made up of sectors and shit. So he came out of another sector into this one and got exposed. Like in the other sector, he was doing good. What y'all doing? All right. He was doing good in the other sector for probably about years, from what I could tell. In that sector, he was doing good for years, under the radar. Nobody knew he smelled like shit. All right? Nobody knew he was a dog beater. Nobody knew any of this shit. Nobody knew any of this shit. But then when he tried to make money, that's when the stupidity came out. Because the nigga in his mind, he just thought that, you know, people were going to donate to them and not, you know, want the service that he offered. All right. Was that 47 on the line? All right. What's happening, Patricia, in the building? You know what I'm saying? Well, yeah. You know what happened? You know, Raspberry Thorn, 47 Ronin came to No DQ night one night. And I fucked around, and he was there. He was on the show the whole time. I never attacked him. He sat there. He didn't say nothing. He came on the show. He actually turned on his damn camera. So that whole entire time that he was there, he saw that I wasn't doing any of the shit that True VicDamoane said I was doing. So I knew that kind of threw him off for a second. He was like, well, hold up. This don't seem right. Sin Center in the building. What's happening, baby? You know what I'm saying? Like at some point he had to look at it for himself and say, well, this don't seem right. Yeah, man. Yeah. 47 Ronin, man, he look like he'd be my father and shit. Like he married to my mama or dating my mama. He might be. I don't know. 47 Ronin, he could be dating my mama right now. Came on the show with a goddamn wife beater on, looking like one of the extras out of American Gangster. All right? I'm going to start calling Frank Lucas Bumpy Johnson. That ain't 47 Ronin. Nigga, that was Bumpy. That was Bumpy. Bumpy Johnson. We're going to have to give 47 Ronin a whole new name. God damn it. Shit. You look like Priest. All right? What's going on here? All right? I want y'all out of here. Damn it, these puppies starting to move around on me. Well, actually, sweet and sour, Tyra didn't turn into Tommy. He turned into something else. I don't know what that is. That nigga turned into something else. He he went to a level of, like, I want to say like a transformation. And I think a couple of us caught one of his shows a couple of days ago, and like the ramble was well above like normal. Like we all know True VicDamoane is a rambling ass nigga, but his rambling on this particular day was beyond normal. That motherfucker was like, it might have been a crack moment. He might have got some decent crack, but not like the super high crack, you know? Because you ever see people see, look, everybody got a crackhead in their family, so y'all know what I'm saying, because y'all got that crackhead. Y'all know whether he's living or dead. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So, you know, like some crackheads will smoke some crack and go to sleep. Okay? But other crackheads will smoke some crack and they want more crack and more crack and more crack. And then they'll be so goddamn cracked the fuck out that they'll be crackatocious. Okay? Earthquake crack. All right? I want y'all to realize they gave y'all this example in New Jack City. Who saw New Jack City? Everybody by now should have watched New Jack City with Wesley Snipes and Ice-T. Now, who was the crackhead in that movie? Pooky. Pooky was the crackhead. That name Pooky is now cemented with crackheads. It's not even a name anymore. It's more like a noun. A person represents a person. Pooky is now a noun. Okay? Now, when Pooky was talking about the crack house to Ice-T, and they went to the crack house, you saw a lot of crackheads, and they were sitting there, right? And they were all dormant and shit, and they were smoking their pipe, and they wasn't moving, and they wasn't, they wasn't doing shit, right? But then when Pooky got some crack, Pooky, remember, he was in the drugstore. Pooky got some crack. That nigga was 1 and a 2 and a 3. Oh, yeah. Son, that's crack. He was geeked up. That nigga was popping them motherfuckers. 4 scope, 7 gears. Oh, how? Pooky at the door. And that's how that shit went. So I look at that and I say, well, True Bitch Made had a crack moment. Because that nigga was sitting there and that nigga would say some shit like, well, I'm planning on, having a meet and greet. And when y'all come to the meet and greet, y'all gonna have to call me and tell me what y'all want to do. You tell me what you want to do, and we gonna see if we make this possible at the meet and greet. Now, when what was I talking about? Man, I just lost my train of thought. Damn, let me go look at the title again. This is for, let me read my own title here. My title says, meet and greet. I can't read the rest of the title. I can't read. I can't read the rest of it. But y'all call me, and because listen, we need to get to the gun range. I think we should definitely go out there to the gun range. So we need to organize and let me open up my phone lines right quick. I'll open up my phone lines. See, there's a method behind my madness on what I do and what I don't do. Okay? Because what I could tell y'all is I could tell y'all that I'm about to go after this person, but you know what? I'm not even going to tell y'all that. I'm not even going to say that. I'm going to save that for another time. But I might as well tell you right now. But I won't. I won't tell you. I don't know. Because I don't know if you know what I know. But if you do know what I know, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Because people have been down with me since day one, so they know what's going on. Okay? They know what's going on. They see Animal Care Control and all the other ones that come over to my house. So they see. Okay? So what we're going to do is we gonna get back to going at Tommy because Tommy is responsible for all these things. But I'm not going to say Tommy anymore. But we will be going after Tommy after, okay? But we're going to do that privately. We going to attack Tommy. I just said his name again. Well, they're going to try to say, well, True Free Man, you being hypocritical. No, I'm not being hypocritical. True Free Man, you talking to yourself. No, I'm not talking to myself. True Free Man, you're not answering the phone lines. But listen. If you listen and let me explain, I'm not talking to myself at that particular moment. I'm not. I'm only speaking what I know you want to say to True Bitch Made. I already know what you want to say before you even say it. So let me ask you a question. You know what? I'm not going to ask you that. I'm not going to ask you that. Because if I ask you a question and you answer it, damn, I done lost my train of thought again. What was we talking about? Oh, let me check my phone lines. The number, I've had this number for years, but I still don't know the number. I don't know the number by heart. So what y'all can do is y'all can, click the link. Y'all can click the link to the talk show, and the number's right there. That's what the number is. I mean, I've had this number for years. I don't know what the fuck that number is. But the instructions, and everything you need to do, just see that link I just put right, just click on it. Just click that link and it'll explain everything. Like it did to me when I first signed up with my talk show. Lola! All right. Okay. Now, I see nobody wants to call into the show. And that's fine. That's fine. Because I knew y'all wasn't going to call into the show. I just opened up the phone lines to prove that y'all wasn't going to call into the show. I knew you wasn't going to call into the show. I already knew. All right? So you know what I'm going to do right now? I'm going to close the phone lines back down. Now you can't call in. Now you can't call in. But I might open them again. But you're going to have to wait for me to open them up so you can call in. But you know what? The line's still open right now. The lines are still open right now, but they won't be. And even if they are, they not. Okay? So you make your decision on what you gonna do. Because I know what I'm gonna do. Even if you don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't even know what I'm gonna do. All right? But you know what? I'm not even gonna tell y'all all about it. I'm not gonna tell y'all anything about that. I'm not gonna tell y'all. I'm not gonna tell y'all. Oh, True Free Man ain't telling nobody nothing. Well, why should I have to tell them something? All right? True Free Man, are you gonna tell them about me? Why should I tell them about you? Well, I'm invisible. Or True Free Man, I'm the invisible guy that you talk to every day. So what? Even though I talk to you every day, okay, you do not have a show. This is not your show. But True Free Man, I'm the other boy. I'm your other personality. I should have a spot on your show. I mean, I'm almost like, I come on every show. Listen, man. Just because I address you on every show does not mean that you can speak on every show. Oh, but True Free Man, that's not right, man. True Free Man, I've been helping out on the show and everything. But listen, Look, you're inside my head. You cannot just come and get and start speaking out of my mouth like that, bruh. The fuck is wrong with you, man? Okay, look, this is what we gonna do. Since you the little voice inside of my head. But hold on, Supreme, hold on, Supreme. I got to put you on mute. I got to put you on mute. Since you're the voice that's inside of my head, and you always want to interrupt me on my show, because you know I'm lying, I tell you all the time to wait until the show is over, and then we can have, a full conversation, in private. All right, me and you supposed to be talking on the backside. We already had this discussion when you made those couple, parodies and things like that. See, the reality of it is the little voice inside of my head. He was the one that really beat Lola. Matter of fact, why don't you come forward, all right, and tell everybody the truth about you, beating on Lola. Okay, now I'm gonna unmute your mic. All right, True Free Man. I'm the voice inside True Free Man's head. You hear me on all his shows. I'm the one that asks him questions. True Free Man. I didn't beat that dog, True Free Man. Yeah, that was you. That was you. That wasn't me. That was you. No, True Free Man. That wasn't me. Okay. This is why you can't be on my show, but just a couple times when somebody wants to ask me a question, I normally don't answer their question. I just go to the voice inside my head because the voice inside my head has the best questions, and this question is just better than your questions, okay? All right? So I'm not trying to offend you, the voice inside of my head, because I still want you to ask me questions. See, let me tell y'all something. My mind is broken, but it works just fine. My mind is a working mind, but it doesn't have all the pieces and screws on the inside. Oh, True Free Man. Why are you explaining yourself to these people? See, look, that's why I like when you ask questions on the show versus the people on the talk show line and the people in the chat. Okay? Because your questions are so much better than when I bring people in that want to talk about $50,000 on my G-Baby head. Okay? Call me bitch and faggot and all this other type stuff. Okay. So what was your question? Oh, True Free Man, I don't remember the question. You don't remember the question? Okay, don't worry about it. Well, you go ahead and let me finish my show, okay? That's what I need you to do. I need you to go ahead so you can, you finish doing what you're doing, okay? And we're going to get back to the show, okay? All right. True Bitch Made has no brain? What's wrong with you people? All right. I can do a whole 3-hour show like that, but then niggas will commit suicide. I don't want to kill nobody or make people, feel like their life is meaningless. All right, y'all motherfuckers ain't got no heart. At some point, I gotta say, chill, man. You gonna kill this nigga? Gonna kill itself. Roasting him like this. Oh. Okay. But unless you watch True Bitch Made, hell, that's how you talk, nigga. If you did not realize why we were watching you after that impression, you should no longer wonder about it. Okay? You should no longer wonder why we watch you make a goddamn fool of yourself. All right? Because the shit is hilarious. You putting up photos of a gun that at one point you said that you bought, I think didn't he say he got that gun like last year or a couple months ago? Then you come out and say, I had this gun for 15 years. So which one is it? 15 years or 15 days, nigga? And it's funny, the show off. Because, true bitch made, I like to show off. Too bad you ain't never show off that goddamn safe you said that gun was in. Too bad you ain't never show that off. And trust me, dog, by the looks of your front yard, oh no, ain't no kids coming over to that motherfucking nasty ass house. All right? Niggas like you make me look good. You know why, true bitch made? Because I'm a nigga in the hood, and when they say that my house is nasty and filthy, and I show them your shit, nigga, oh man. Nigga, you turn my shit into goddamn Trump Plaza, nigga. Nigga, you look like you make my 3,000 house look like a $3 million house then, nigga. What? What kids is playing at your shit, nigga? Nigga, the fence in the front of your house is literally just about to fall over. That bitch, like the wind gonna blow, all right? And carry that bitch off. With all them goddamn holes in your fucking fence, dog. Tell me the wind can't blow your shit away, bro. Real talk. Okay? And I want y'all to realize something. You know where them holes came from? The holes in that fence? They came from the goddamn dogs. Didn't they, true bitch made? I know where them holes came from. They came from the dogs. Right? That's where the holes came from. Okay? Now, the real question on the floor is this. Because let's go look at these holes right quick. Let's go analyze these holes. Okay? Because, yeah. We got to analyze these holes. Let's get the before photo up here. Okay? Because I remember you bragging about that shit, you lame ass nigga. I remember distinctly when your lame ass was bragging about, like, yeah, I put that work in. I put that work in. Black Joker of YouTube. I ain't seen you in a minute. What up, though, bro? Hold up, y'all. Because that's the before picture. Okay? And this simple-minded ass nigga gave me a screenshot of the ages. Oh, look at that motherfucking shit right there. God damn. Now look at, that is 2 years. Oh shit, I gotta analyze my email. Okay, oh shit. Hold on, I gotta pause now. All right, oh shit. First of all, let me oh, you know what? You know what? Wait a damn minute. She's right. If I'm not mistaken, I think she's right. Wait a minute here. Damn. I was just in my Gmail. Son of a bitch. Maybe I'm still in it. There we go. Yeah. I got you. I got you, Vera. I haven't okay. Yeah, Vera. I got you. I got you. FYI, you know, uh, for those that would like Vera's wrench, that'll be $80. Okay, Vera's wrench in the chat room is 80 fucking bucks. Okay, Vera S. See your wrench? You want it? 80 bucks. 80 motherfucking dollars. Do you hear it? All right. Just want to make things clear. All right. Moving on. Back to True Bitch Made. Okay. Look. Uh. Now we see the new fence over here on the left, huh? But I want to zoom in on this motherfucker right here. Oh, because while you were trying to say that people had called CPS on you, you see what happened when you tell lies, True Bitch Made? Instead of us focusing on the lie, okay, we want to look at some truth. And the truth is, look at your front yard, my nigga. You trying to convince me that kids is playing at that? Kids? Your grandbabies? What? And you wonder why motherfuckers call CPS, nigga? The fuck? Nigga, you got kids right there? Where the kids play at, bro? Please, God. All right? Please don't tell me that the kids are playing right there, bro. That's all I'm saying. All right? He has the same size fucking fence. Yes, look, man, look at that. All right? Now, wait a minute. I want y'all to think about something. How long, everybody that's an animal owner, especially dog owners, you ain't got to own no fucking pig. Do you know how long those dogs have to sit outside to chew up a fucking fence like that? True Bitch Made, this was 2 years ago. That was 2 years ago, my nigga. How the fuck in 24 months you go from this to this? Huh? Look at this shit separating. You didn't know what the look. You was watching YouTube videos, and that's the problem. That's the problem. You watching too many goddamn YouTube videos on how to do shit and fucking your shit up, nigga. That's what it is. All your knowledge comes off YouTube. My neighbor, my next door neighbor, got a fence he put up in his backyard. That motherfucker then stood the test of time 4 motherfucking years. I can look at it right now. I'm looking out my window right now, True Bitch Made, and his fence is the same color as your fence was right here. My neighbor's fence looks just like this, y'all, except it's taller. The wood has not changed colors in 4 fucking years. I remember when he started building that shit, I was like, damn, this guy's like Mr. Miyagi and shit. Okay? I don't even understand what the fuck you did to make the wood start to separate like that. And I mean, look, y'all. This is why I know you ain't got no water, my nigga. All right? You had a lawnmower out here to do what? There was nothing to cut. And look, notice how y'all can see a walkway, and you can see where the porch, where the banister of the porch is separated from the actual porch. Look at the gap. Look at the gap between the railing on those 3 steps and the porch itself. Okay, that looks like about a 2.5 foot gap. Okay, now I want you to look at the other this tall railing that acts like a support beam that's vertical, notice that it is tilting. So this is tilting, holding the top of the porch. And then you see the railing about 2 feet away from the actual porch, the actual banister. Okay? This, ladies and gentlemen, if you do not own a home, or if you're not familiar about houses, this is a clear indication that the front porch is caving in. That the top part of this porch sooner or later is going to fall. Okay, and that was 2 years ago. Look at the condition, because he hasn't fixed shit. Look at the condition of it now. When he originally had, if you look at the mailbox had pink on it. He had made the mailbox pink. Okay, which is probably his favorite color. But True Bitch Made, I'm pretty sure that's nail polish on the mailbox. Because this nigga somehow believes that nail polish, ladies, will last forever, when we know it won't. Nail polish don't last that long. But this nigga, he'll tell you that nail polish is eternal. So, in 2 years' time, okay, look at the mailbox now. It's not pink at all, is it, True Bitch Made? Did you notice how when it rained and it snowed and it rained and it snowed again, all that paint washed off outside? Why do you think women have to go to nail shops, True Bitch Made? You think that they just go there because they want a new coat? Like painting some nails is like painting a car to you, huh? I guess that's what it is. What, Roderick want River rinse? Hey, Rod, you want her rinse, dog? Be $80. 80. Go get it. Anyway. Okay. You believe that nail polish just stays on forever, huh? Well, see, True Bitch Made, if you had a woman in your life, any woman in your life, okay, you would know that without a shadow of a doubt, okay, without a shadow of a doubt, yeah, I thought I thought I went out the house looking raggedy. I know y'all done seen me look raggedy than a motherfucker, all right? But if you had a woman in your life, and I mean like, not this fantasy shit, not that voice in your head shit, a woman would tell you that nail polish fades away. Nail polish will chip and crack and eventually dissipate. It's nail polish. It wasn't designed to be permanent. It's for your nails. Nails, something that you have but you never clean. Okay? Nail polish is a temporary color. It is not permanent coloring. It is not built for the elements outside. Because if nail polish was permanent, then women wouldn't be going to nail shops, True Bitch Made. If nail polish stayed on forever, okay, women, or a lot of nail shops wouldn't even be in existence right now. Because some women, I'm not sure about all, but I know one woman, like my girl Key Deadman, she goes and gets her nails done every week. But you had no idea, did you, before you made those videos telling people to put nail polish on shit? You had no clue how stupid you made yourself look telling people that a washable material, because, women that get into the shower, that thing that runs water from like the wall, and it's like hot and cold water, and there's a drain at the bottom. I don't even know if you've seen one of them, True Bitch Made, but a shower is something that not just women but men too. They get into it, and they take this thing. It's called soap. I think that's the name of it, soap. Other people might. Now there's another term for this. It's called body wash. Okay, both of these things do the same thing. Now, what soap and body wash does, it takes all the dirt. Now, you see all that dirt you standing in this photo? I mean, the dirty ass jacket. I mean, even your dog is dirty. Everything is dirty around you. Nigga, the cement is being chewed up by the dirt, which I've never seen that happen before. I've never seen dirt consume a walkway to a house in 24 months like that. That's a first for me. So what this soap does, it traps the dirt that's on your body, and then it pushes it into the drain in this, contraption that we call a shower. Now, once you come out of this, area, you want to make sure you have something called a towel. It's a clean towel. Now, all of your clothes, you're going to have to burn in that oil drum, because you're going to need a whole new set of clothes once you go through the showering process. You can no longer put on the clothes that you had on. You're going to put on some new clothes. Okay? Now, I'm pretty sure you don't know where to get clothes from. So what we'll do is we'll Google Maps, we'll do a show, and we'll Google Maps your house and show where you can get some clothes from that are actually clean. You can buy clothes out of the thrift store. It was a point in time where the thrift store was like frowned upon in most ghettos and hoods. But this is 2017. So most thrift stores have name brand clothes in them. You'll be surprised. You'll walk into a thrift store and look through the clothes and see that that's not fake shit in there. Okay, because most people that donate now, they donated because they've accumulated so many clothes that they just dump all the old shit they got. And the old shit they got, there wasn't nothing wrong with it. They never spilled nothing on it. They never fucked it up. They always washed it. They just didn't have room for it no more. Okay? So you would be surprised. Yeah. Hey, Vera, that's what I was telling him with the oil drum. Okay? But you know what? I'm positive, to be honest with you guys now, that he cannot say that people on YouTube called animal control on him. Okay? You look, that lie, you can't put on us no more. CPS, all this shit, nigga. No, we nope. This your own goddamn neighborhood calling on you, nigga. You ain't gonna put the blame on us no more. Okay? We're not gonna take the blame for your fuckery anymore. Now let me explain something to you, True Bitch Made. Okay? When animal control came to your house, they didn't come because somebody on YouTube called. 9 times out of 10, they came because your goddamn neighbors. I see cars parked across the street. Yeah, I remember when that house was abandoned, but you told me people live there now, right? All right? Yeah, they live across the street, and they see how you live. I mean, do you realize that just because you stay in the house 24/7, that they are looking at you bring down the value of their entire neighborhood with your shit looking raggedy like this? Okay? Why are you sitting up here lying, telling people that you buying guns, that you got and had the nerve to put up thousands of dollars and $1,500 and play with the money and flip it and spin around in a chair? Nigga, your shit look like this. Okay? If anything, This is priority number one, in my opinion. But now, True Bitch Made, remember how you was talking about, I didn't have to fix nothing when I moved into my house? Remember that? Okay. You did this, True Bitch Made. You made this from scratch. Okay. And to me, this looks like a professional job. This looks like True Bitch Made getting that work in. Okay? That's what it looks like. But when I go here, I see how the work was maintained. I see the effort that was put in properly treating that wood so it wouldn't get like that. I see a man that was irresponsible, okay, and allowed his dogs to sit outside for so long that they got bored and started chewing on the fence. All these are dog marks on your fence line. Every last one of them. So you mean to tell me that your dogs sit out so long that they are eating the wood from the fence? Okay? Because that's what this is. Plain and simple. And you know why they're doing that? Because you give them no attention whatsoever. You put them outside and you leave them out there. Then you go to the internet and troll. See, while I was on YouTube, I was training my goddamn dog. Okay? Moody girl. Yeah, we don't like Tommy either, Moody girl. So you're in good company. Don't get me wrong. All right. I mean, True Bitch Made is a nasty, dusty, crusty motherfucker, but Tommy liked to lie a lot. So, you feel me? Shit. I mean, I have to give Tommy credit where credit's due. At least he will. I mean, he's a trifling motherfucker too, but he ain't that goddamn trifling. I mean, look, when Tommy showed that shit at his house, he had boxes and shit sitting all over the goddamn place, paper and trash and shit. I was like, what the fuck? Nigga, no, you didn't. Nigga, it take goddamn 2-3 hours, to clean up some shit. All your shit on the first floor, nigga. It don't take that long to take them goddamn boxes to the street. Get your ass up and do that shit. I'm waiting on somebody to come to my house and clean up, nigga. So when the bugs and shit come up in that bitch, you just gonna let them motherfuckers in, huh? It's the summertime. What the fuck wrong with these niggas? I'm waiting on somebody to come clean up. Okay. Good luck. That's fucked up when the hood niggas is cleaner than them motherfuckers that live outside the hood. That's fucked up. What the hell did you go out there for? All right? Shit. Tommy don't even goddamn look. He don't smoke, which is fine. So if you don't smoke, all right, you telling me I'm going to walk in and smell a musty ass mansion when I walk in that bitch? Oh, no. Oh, no. No, 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 no. I'm just going to smell like a nigga when I walk in that bitch. Because you, like you said, you don't smoke. Nigga, I'm going to have to light up when I come in that bitch to get rid of the smell. Oh, yeah, it's a nigga in here. Oh, God. And I'm not saying that the whole mansion stink, but look, niggas get up and fart every morning. Niggas get up and fart every morning. All right? So, Tommy, you in that bitch by your goddamn self, you are farting all over that goddamn mansion. I know that motherfucker smell. You ain't buying no incense, nigga. All right? Just farting. Fart smell lingering all through this motherfucker. House smell like ass. I'm good on that. All right. Damn it, I lit this motherfucker again, y'all. Oh, shit. Lord. Oh, God. Strong. All right. But true bitch man. Somebody said better smell like granite and leather. Shit. Okay. Y'all ladies don't know how single niggas get down. A single nigga that's got his house all to himself don't give a fuck. A nigga that's single, and look, let me get off your raggedy ass fence, because look, we've seen enough. Your raggedy ass nigga. Go back to my screen over here. Alright? I'm just saying, a nigga that's in the house by himself don't give a fuck. Ladies, if y'all dating a single guy right now and y'all walk into his house and his goddamn house is immaculate, that's a lie. When you walk in, unless that nigga got OCD, that's a lie. Niggas don't clean up shit. Okay? I want any of my ladies now, right? If y'all in a relationship with a man, when y'all got with that man, wasn't he the cleanest motherfucker in the world? This nigga came over your shit, was washing your goddamn dishes, wasn't he? But then once y'all got to fucking, look, once the pussy and dick thing got done, everything changed at that point, didn't it, lady? Everything changed. Now nigga throwing socks on your couch and shit. You like, what the fuck? Why this nigga throwing his socks on my couch? Nigga had a coat sitting at your bathroom door. Like, yeah, girl, I had to take a shit. I had to take my coat off. Throw his shit down right at your door. You like, what the fuck? Threw his shit at my goddamn door. I can't even walk in this bitch. That's a triple fat goose. Okay? I'm just saying. Niggas don't give a fuck. The hell? You know what I'm saying? Hell, ladies, y'all organize shit. Y'all might put y'all remote right there by the goddamn TV. Niggas will put your shit up under the couch. Wait a minute. We will put your motherfucking remote under your own goddamn couch and leave your fucking house and tell you we don't even know what the fuck we did with your shit. That's a real nigga. All right? Yes. So Mr. Gipp is the one guy that has OCD. Remember, I told you, unless he got OCD, Mr. Gipp got OCD. Look. All right? Because the only niggas that clean up are the niggas that got OCD. If you ain't got OCD, the niggas don't give a fuck. A flying fuck. Okay? Right. But see, that all, now another thing, now in Mr. Gibbs' case, another thing comes with upbringing. Now, see, in Mr. Gibbs' case, he had the right upbringing when it came to cleanliness and things like that, because that upbringing came with an ass whooping. You got fucked up. Okay? Some of us got beat in the OCD. Okay? Some of us got beaten in the OCD. Like, literally, like, it was like the MK Ultra shit. That CIA mind trick programming and shit. Okay? Nigga, look up like, what the? Oh. I'm gonna leave this right here. Mama come and fuck your ass up like, oh. You getting hit from all sides. Look. You know what I'm saying? Upbringing. That's a big one. That's a big one. See, look, I know my house ain't perfect. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I was a new parent. So I learned I learned a whole lot of lessons the hard way. The first dumbass lesson I did as a parent was allowing my daughter's friends to just invade this bitch, because I always, and when I was a little kid, that's how I was treated. Like when I was a little kid, not only was it just family, well, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause, well, in Jersey, it was always family, but it was always kids. We you know what I'm saying? We was always grouped up, even if we wasn't family, we were friends. The parents always put us together in one spot, whether it was indoor or outdoor. All right. So me being a new parent, I was like kind of like excited to be able to do this thing. Like, yeah, I can have little kids. They can play with my little kid. And they can all get around and this, that, the other, blah, 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 blah. Right? So I took it a step further. Wait a minute. I took it a step further, y'all. I went and got some white kids. I took it a step further. I said, yeah, man. The first little thing I'm gonna do on my, I got some white kids. I said, yeah, I got some white kids, blonde hair, blue eyed, 200% white. They come across from the other side of 8 Mile, white. All right, other side of 8 Mile on the white side. Like, yeah, this is how we're gonna start this game, right? So I put them in the house. Okay, I'm outside kicking it with the adults. They basically running from my house, outside, backyard, outside, front, back, up, front, back, up. I'm loving this, right? I'm looking at it like, oh yeah, look at it. It's so cute. They running around 200 miles an hour, all around, right? So then the kids leave. All right, y'all, I'm going. So I walk back in my house, right? And when I walk back in my house, okay, I got fucking candy, ice cream, all types of shit, juice, pop, chips, all this shit on my floor. All this shit on my floor. It looked like, you know what I'm saying, that basically, that I had moved out my house for 6 months and that bitch and my house got hit. Like they had food, like junk food, from the front door to the living room, dining room, and this path went all the way around to my goddamn daughter's room. I said, well, fuck me. I wasn't ready for this. But it was a learning lesson. Look, that was a learning lesson. Okay? Yeah, they was Dearborn whites. All right. They had my shit on hit. And you can imagine, look, my wife was at work. She come home like, what the fuck happened here? I said, well, from the looks of it, a goddamn party happened and me and you wasn't invited. That's what it was. LJ, what's happening? You know what I'm saying? Like my house, they went through all types of turmoils due to children, due to kids. Me and my wife might fuck up something every blue moon. All right? That's why I'm kind of glad, those volunteers came through and built that shit across the street. All right? I said I'm going to start making videos out there. Matter of fact, 9 times out of 10, hopefully, I'll be able to live stream my daughter's birthday because her birthday is coming up. She's having a birthday. Vivi's birthday is on June the 10th. So that's next month. Like what, 28 days away? Like waiting on WrestleMania. So we already got the venue. We already got the spot. We already got the kids. We ain't going to do it in here. All right? Nope. Look, the last party was it. The next one ain't going to be it. All right? And we're gonna do a little cake and stuff. I don't know, depending on the weather. Ice cream will be on the table. Good Lord, you know what? I got to go look at a calendar, y'all. Hold on one second. Let me go look right now. Yeah, Vivi, man, she got one more month of school. Okay. And we'll probably do something. I had something done for it in. But yeah, the parenting thing. I mean, of course, I'm a parent, right? So I'm not going to say, I hate being a parent because I actually like being a parent. But I believe that's a part of parent programming. What I mean by that is there's a switch inside of your body. When you have a child, you're supposed to act like, you have a child. And what I mean by that is this. Okay, if you are in the presence of children, okay, I was always raised on a level of children are to be seen and not heard or not involved in like grown folks' business, as my grandmother and grandfather would say. You ain't supposed to be involved in grow. Uh, Somebody said, "Wait a minute, my house is haunted by a very violent poltergeist. What should I do?" Well, you should stop believing in movies, for one, because poltergeists are not real. And your house probably isn't haunted, it's probably just old. And those cracks and things you hear is, baseboards and things starting to break. You might want to get out the house because, you could be sitting on a sinkhole. You know, houses move once they're old. You know, they make all those funny noises. All right. So hopefully, hopefully, that'll help you. All right. I would say fix the creak on the door. Check your foundation. Make sure your house is uh, make sure it's working. All right. But hopefully that'll help them out. Okay. For those that somebody said that's Tyra. No, I would say that's probably Chris. That's not Tyra. Tyra's not that intelligent. Tyra couldn't come up with a YouTube name like that. Okay. First of all, words like combatant, combatant, that's too big a word for Tyra. But it's the perfect word for Chris because he says it a lot. I mean, people tell on themselves. They don't even know. They just do. All right, that's Chris. Shout out to Chris. He's watching the show. All right, and then putting pro black, next to Jesus. I mean, you just snitch on yourself, man. You just snitch on your damn self. I mean, if I got a troll name, I'll make up some shit for your ass. You'll never know it's me. You'll never know it's me. Okay. So wait, he says now that because it's a 30-second delay from what I say and what he types. So I'm enjoying Chris as he's trolling. Um, but when you type it, I see it like in real time. It just takes me 30 seconds to comment back to it. Now, uh, doors open and shut on their own, even when they're locked. Yes. Remember how I just gave the reference to your foundation not being properly set on your house? The proper draft and wind blowing can make things open and shut. Open and shut. See, the funny thing is, people say they don't believe in Jesus Christ, but you believe in the goddamn ghost. Does that make any sense? You don't believe in the Bible, but you believe in ghost hunters and UFOs and shit like that. It's even ridiculous. And then these people wonder why they sit on the bottom, right? Because the Bible told them they would sit on the bottom. The Bible told them that those people that would be against Jesus Christ would be beneath all of us that follow him. And sure enough, that has come to pass. All of his people that speak against Jesus Christ, they all they suffer tremendously on this planet. Now, a lot of these people say, well, why am I suffering? Well, that was your creator. It's almost like, going to your daddy's house. I try to give people reference that all the time. You go to your daddy's house, you start breaking windows and setting fire to shit, and you wonder why your daddy kicked you out to the street and why the streets don't love you like your daddy did. I mean, like motherfuckers just don't understand that concept when I put it out there. And for the people that are enemies of Jesus Christ, I don't think it was meant for y'all to understand that shit. And I say it as simple in layman terms, all salt, no sugar. Niggas get mad. I bring that shit up. I don't know why. I didn't say it. I just read it. You tell a nigga what you read, they get mad as fuck. Well, y'all are kind of making the book look right now because the book said you would get mad after I said this to you. And you didn't even read this motherfucker. So that's strange. The book said that you, the non-believer, would get pissed off if I started telling you about this book that you haven't read. And for some odd strange reason, you're doing shit out of this book. Okay? Like the goddamn Mouth and the Madness. Whoever seen that Stephen King horror movie? The Mouth and the Madness, I think it was called. Where the motherfucker had the goddamn book and everything started happening in real life. Or the Bible kind of plays like that. All right? I mean, think about it. A city that was called Sodom. It was a city like New York. But y'all are not looking at the impact of, right, this city. The name of this city, as we know it today, is a homosexual act or some type of violation where a person puts a object in another person's ass. It used to be a city. Imagine calling sodomy Florida. Okay? What happened to you when you were in jail, little Jimmy? Well, I was in jail, and the guy Floridaized me. He Floridaized you? When did he Floridaize you? He Floridaize me over and over again. Okay? Just imagine. For a second. Because that's all it would be. Imagine a city that was so bad with fucking men in the ass and raping men that the city literally became a noun. Nobody looks at that and says, well, you know what? That could possibly happen. Because we have other words that were names, and these names, like somebody named this person this. Like motherfucker is a person's last name. Motherfucker. Go look it up. Motherfucker is a real, well, he's dead now, deceased man's name. Go look it up. It's a person named motherfucker. And now in society, his name has become a profound or profane word, a foul word, a disrespectful word, a word that is no longer allowed to be spoken in any country on any continent. If you call someone a motherfucker, that's offensive. Yet and still, this motherfucker was actually named motherfucker. How did his name literally go on 7 continents and become something disrespectful? Okay? That's like saying VicDamoane was a cuss word. Okay? Like Vic would be like fuck, and I don't know how, VicDamoane would just be a cuss word. Your whole language would be different. That VicDamoane met me down there, and this VicDamoane, and they'd be like, why does he keep saying VicDamoane? It's just so disrespectful. He just keeps cursing. VicDamoane this, VicDamoane that. Every word is VicDamoane. Everything's a curse word. Think about it. These people were cursed. And their names became a cursed word. A curse word. Your name. Imagine. Think about all the troll names in the chat right now. You know, all 8 people that are watching me. There's only 8 people watching. Think about that. But see, stuff in the Bible will tell you to look for things like that in our society. Evolution, the whole pro-black movement, and things like that, they don't point to those things. In fact, they don't look at them at all. They push them off the table. Because when we look up the individual that is named motherfucker, you say, oh, well, that was a white man. A lot of black folks say, well, we're not going to acknowledge this whole rhetoric that VicDamoane's saying because we found out that that guy was a white man. This white man, his name became the worst name in our society for generations eternal. His name has been put into a place, a white man has been put into a place of the world on 7 continents where it will always be looked at as disrespectful to speak this man's name in any way, shape, or form. How many black folks that went through that? I would say 0. But then you hear people say stuff like, well, the God of the Bible doesn't do anything to white people. Well, look how God fucked him up. And he was a white man. Funny, I always say all the time, the Bible never talked anything about race or the color of your skin. It never gave a definition, or Jesus Christ never gave a message saying that, hey, as Jesus Christ followers, all of y'all have to be white. That narrative isn't there. In fact, there is no race or race war in the Bible at all. So it had to be created after the Bible was already written. Somebody like man created that shit. See, I have a connection with black people and white people. Okay, I can sit in both circles. I can go into a circle of Indian people. I can go into a circle of Chinese people. I done hung around Haitians, Jamaicans, Puerto Ricans, all right, Mexicans. Okay, race was never really that much of an issue for me when it came to the circles I was sitting in, and it didn't matter what circle I went in, because the funny thing was every circle knew about me. Just saying. All right. Now, for those that don't believe that pro-black Jesus is pro-black Chris, the reference to his dick definitely should have just gave him away. All right. He cannot stay away from talking about penises. This is, we got combatant, we got penises. I mean, but to each his own. Whatever. Okay. But see, even Chris is ignorant himself of the Bible because of the simple fact he believes that Jesus is a white man. So it's like when I hear people say that, and he's not the only black person I've heard say that. But when I hear a black person say that to me and say that Jesus is a white man, basically you've already been like manipulated, whether you realize it or not. You've already been compromised in a way. Your mental thinking has been attacked, uh, uh, like for decades. Like that damage is so deep, that manipulation is so thick that you might never come out of it, even with evidence that would prove what you've believed for the past 10 years to be wrong. So that's a scary thing when that happens. Okay, that's a scary thing when that happens. A lot of black people, yes, Vera, that's Chris. But anyway, you didn't realize it. I did. It's because of the way he types. But like I was saying, Chris is the only one that types so properly. Look, he makes sure he doesn't mess up on any of his words. He's a white man living in a black person's body. But anyway, that element of manipulation, there's a group of black people, and unfortunately, Chris is a part of that group. All right. And unfortunately, my man L. Dot is a part of that group. And they believe that, like us as black people, that our origin starts at slavery, which is not true at all. Okay. And then if we got to go beyond slavery, we go from America to Africa. Okay. Like y'all have not realized that y'all just named off a country, a continent, and a means of transportation from point A to point B. This happened here, this happened there, this is how we got here, boom, 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 boom. Okay? But the thing about it is, okay, if you have uh, jails, if you have prison systems, okay, then these inmates, these criminals, these people that are inside these jails, they are slaves. Are they not? The people that are incarcerated are slaves. They're being enslaved. Some of them literally in shackles, in chains. Slavery. When we talk about slavery, okay, if we want to talk about chains and shackles, how long have people on this planet been locking other people up? We're going to go beyond slavery at that particular point, and we're stating facts here, okay? Because if you look at even the term slavery, okay, I point out to the 13th Amendment that clearly says to all of you, if you go read it, it says that slavery is abolished with the exception of you committing a crime. This is the law as we sit inside of America today. Slavery is abolished with the exception of you committing a crime. Now, who is the person, and I've said this before, I'll say it again, who is the person that charges you with a crime? It's not the judge, it's the police officer. Because the police officer is going to be the one to make the arrest. Now, a lot of people, a lot of black people, y'all get so mad at the police. Y'all get so angry and say, why is the police killing all these black folks? Because the 13th Amendment says they have the right to. You watch white men walk off. People wondered why I don't talk about the police killing black folks and this, that, the other. Okay? Because basically nobody wants to teach the real like lessons in the law out here to avoid these situations. Okay? I've said on shows, BTR, I said the police can do whatever the fuck they want to do. Hell, I did an interview not too well, it's been a while, but my homeboy Sarge, shout out to Sarge, okay? He's a retired goddamn state trooper. And he literally came out his mouth saying, yeah, nigga, the Klan in there, they got the tats on them with all that shit. All that. All that. But it goes back to what I said about the 13th Amendment. If it says that slavery is abolished, with the exception of you committing a crime, what's a crime in America, y'all? What's a crime? A crime is anything. Getting a speeding ticket is a crime. You know that, right? So a police officer can pull you over, right? And in that particular moment, he has the choice to either let you go free or enslave you. Because if he locks you up on the spot, he's going to grab your wrist. You cannot resist him, right? Because if you resist him, he has the right to shoot you and kill you on the spot. And when they come up to the officer and they say, why did you kill this man? He didn't have a gun. The guy will say, simply, he was resisting me from taking him and putting him in the back of my car and taking his car off the street. Okay? So slavery really didn't go no goddamn way, if you pay attention. But to blame white people on slavery, no. Slavery, the law, that's been going on before America even existed. That's why I say, like, if you want to try to talk about slaves, look at the Native Americans that were here in the beginning. Okay? You don't think that they had punishment for people that broke the law? Okay? People that basically decided to go against the norm. These people became slaves. So when you bring up slavery in the Bible, y'all never talk about who got enslaved for what. You just bring up their slaves in the Bible. You just say, well, the Bible talk about slaves. That's why it's not for black people. Who's enslaved in the Bible? Where are they being enslaved at? Why were they enslaved? Okay, because if I ask you why black people got enslaved, you'll tell me the same thing. Oh, they got kidnapped. They was at the beach line, and they all got kidnapped, and they got brought over here. But when they got brought over here, it was niggas already over here. Time out. Time out. The black people that got over here got kidnapped, but then there were black people already over here. So how did those other black people, wait a minute, if the Africans, okay, got shipped over, how the hell did these other black people get here? And they don't even know how they got here. Something ain't right. Y'all missing parts of their own fucking story, but all these people don't believe in the Bible. That's why their story don't make sense. We can't just eliminate every race of people and rewrite history. That's what the Klan tried to do. The Klan said that white people were the primary people. White people were the shit. That white people it was all white people, and black people and all these other colors came out of nowhere. Same shit. But then the white people started taking DNA ancestry tests, and every last one of them got their heart broke. How many people saw them videos of the Klan taking DNA ancestry tests and coming back 15% black? You know, white people talk about, I'm Cherokee Indian. Take the test. Oh, she 8% black. Ain't no Indian in you, girl. You from Africa. Oh. She said, well, what's my husband going to say? I said, yeah, he going to say he fucking a black woman. That's what he going to say. He can walk around town with his head high saying, yeah, I'm fucking a black woman now. Yeah, I didn't know. I married a black woman. Who knew? No wonder you cook so good. But no, she was heartbroken. She was devastated when she found out she was black. She's like, oh my God, I'm actually black. All of my friends are going to unfollow me on Twitter. You know? And then you know what? All them white people stopped taking that goddamn test. Look, the motherfuckers that made that test ain't made $1 since then. Out of all of white America sent 2 white people. Just 2. Just 2. And after that 2 that they sent, oh no. Look, they wasn't sending no more. They sent the old white man and they sent the red-headed white woman. I wouldn't be surprised if their whole operation got shut down after that. Literally telling white people that they not from Europe is a problem. Y'all ain't feeling me. The white people that are finding out that their origins come from Africa, they are mind fucked. They don't want to separate the clan like that. That old white man was a Klan member. The old white man, anybody look him up, he was a grand wizard. And he was on the I think the Tawanda show. And he was talking big shit. He was an old white man, fucking Klan member. He a fucking Klan member. His goddamn life in danger now. From his own goddamn people. Fucking one of the wizards or whoever the fuck them shits is. And he's taking it to you like, man, I know my shit, man. It's gonna prove, you know, I'm 100% white. Blah, 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 blah. He going on and on. He going on and on. Tawanda read them goddamn, I mean, not Tawanda, what's her fucking name? Trisha, that's her name. The Trisha Show, I think that is. I think that's her name. But anyway, he opened up the um, results, and the results came back that he was 15% sub-Saharan African. I said, God damn. A Klans member. 15% sub-Saharan African. Meaning that his entire bloodline was impure. And his whole family was a generation of Klan members. We talking about, like, you know what I'm saying, fathers of grandfathers of great-grandfathers. When we go past great-granddaddy, those motherfuckers was still hanging niggas from trees. His ancestors was still hanging niggas from trees, and these motherfuckers was 15% sub-Saharan African. Okay? So what the Bible kind of gives you enlightenment on that the history books don't is the fact that, okay, none of those all black everything, none of those things are going to explain to anyone how a sub-Saharan sub-Saharan African man made it from the sub-Saharan part of Africa to Europe to fuck a white woman to create that goddamn Klans member. How did that happen? Because it did, right? If we look at science and biology, how the hell did that African man go all the way up to Europe to go fuck a white woman so his Ku Klux Klan ass could be running around talking about he hate niggas? How did that even happen? But you know what? You won't get no answer for no shit like that. All right? Now, the only book that I know that I've read that talked about a man having 3 sons, a white one, a red one, and a black one, that was the Bible and Noah and his 3 sons. How they were 3 different colors. And these people are the ones that grew in numbers and populated the world. Doesn't say a lot about them. It just says that they were the ones that did that. They were the ones that started building, making more things, some getting more creative than others, I'm sure. But a motherfucker will tell you, right, that ghost is real. Wait a minute, they'll say, oh Lord, Vera, no, Vera, you talk about you believe in evolution. Oh Lord, oh no, I don't believe in evolution. The only evolution I believe in is Batista, Triple H, Ric Flair, and goddamn Randy Orton. That's the only evolution I know. That's the only evolution I know. Evolution? I know about the wrestling. I know about the wrestler. The wrestling group Evolution. But I can safely and happily and can firmly say that the human race didn't evolve from shit. The human race didn't evolve into anything, okay, there's no such thing as evolution. Okay? Nigga tell me wrestling is fake. Evolution is fake. Let's stop watching them goddamn Power Ranger movies. I mean, I like The Last Dragon, but you will never have the glow. That's a movie. They did that with effects. That shit is fake. All right? Everybody wanted to be Bruce Leroy when that motherfucker was inside your meaning. That motherfucker got to do it. Like, oh, shit, I got to do that too, goddammit. They got the glow. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wanted to do that. Walk up on showing up. Just go boom. You got to throw kicks and shit. You wanted your kick to explode like that. You are the last dragon. But that was a fucking movie. It was a damn movie. It was not real. Baby, get out. Baby, get down. Get out. Get down. Baby, get down. See, your bitch made, I ain't had to beat her or nothing. She's just evil like that. Okay? Oh no, look. Let me get you ready then. Let me get you ready, Vera. She talking about we're gonna do a show on it. Oh, what? Okay, well let me get you ready because you gotta understand what type of monster I am. All right, so you ready? I don't just want to explode. Let me get you ready. Let me explain to you why man, okay, didn't evolve into shit. Okay, so you get your shit ready because I'm about to throw a grenade at you right here. Okay, are you ready? Here it comes. The reason why man, and the way I'm gonna break this down to you, especially for all of us that have children. If you have children, or if you're around children, you should be able to understand this. Okay? Because this is undeniable proof that debunks human beings and evolution. What I'm about to drop on y'all. All right? Get your pen and paper out. Hopefully Satan won't knock the stream down. My sister start buffering right about now, like. The reason why evolution is not real is because a child does not evolve into shit. For example, if you don't teach a child how to read, it will never evolve and know how to read. If you don't teach a child how to do math and multiplication and division, it will never evolve and learn these things on their own. It has to be taught. Okay? Even as us as early stage, okay? Wait a minute. At an early stage, when we're babies, we have to be taught not to go by the stove, not to play on the steps, why these things are dangerous, why these things will hurt us. Okay, we have to be educated. We are also as like free-willed beings. Okay, we don't evolve into obeying our parents 24/7 because our parents at one point we listened to our parents word for word. But at a certain point, and when we got to a certain age, maybe we hit 14, 15, 16. When we got to our teenage years, we all felt like we knew more than our own parents did. Okay, we all went through the stages of still having to be taught, but we were being defiant because we had the ability to say no to our parents and free will to say, well, no, you tell us to do this, but we ain't gonna do this. You see what I'm saying? So there was never a point of evolution in a life cycle ever. Okay? People always say that that man came from apes or man came from monkeys, and you see this photo of a prehistoric ape that they named Lucy, but you're not looking at a fucking man. You're looking at a prehistoric ape. If you ever saw a silverback gorilla stand up because they don't, their hands stay to the ground, But if a silverback gorilla stood up on your ass, those motherfuckers are about 7.5 to 8 feet fucking tall, standing. Okay? The reason why you don't see a grown man standing to a silverback, because a silverback would tower your ass. The only example I thought, even they did a good one, was in the Planet of the Apes. When the motherfucker went into the ape city, and when they came in, the motherfucking silverback stood up on that nigga. He was damn near 10 feet tall. Okay? If you think about it, if you never teach a child to go and piss in a toilet, it will never learn how to do these things on its own. If you don't teach a child how to tie its shoes, it just won't say, oh, my brain is evolving. Let me tie my shoes. These things have to be taught. Therefore, when you look at your ancestors, knowing this to be fact, as we look at ourselves as human beings, you look at your ancestors, the Aztecs, the Egyptians, okay? The Egyptians were some of the most highly intelligent people in the world at their time. Correct? There's no argument there. But even these highly educated people, okay, these highly educated people told you directly that they got their information from the gods. Now, it's cool. Look, everything falls in line with this scientific shit, but when the smartest of the smart come back and tell you and say, we got our information from the gods, and you say gods, and he say, yeah, it was a bunch of them. Oh, shit. Where they at now? Shit, man, they left, but they gave me everything I need to motherfucking do. Let's do it. Now, if you look at the Aztecs, which are on a whole nother continent, okay, look at the Aztecs. The Aztecs and the Egyptians are two different time spans. The Aztecs, some of the most intelligent people of our time, they told you that they got help from the aliens, that aliens came down from the sky and told them how to do this shit, so they went and did it. Now, here's two groups of people that say something came out the sky. They also say that whatever it was not human. It was supernatural. It was intelligent. It gave us information in order to set up for the keys to life and build us kingdoms, great kingdoms to stand on. And everyone would be beneath us if we just followed their teachings. Okay? Now, the funny thing about like ancient history with the Egyptians and things like that, the thing that people miss is the element of time. Okay? The element of time. Do you realize that the way that we count time is incorrect? Okay? Okay? That the way we count time is incorrect. And what I mean by this is we base things off of the years that we're given, but we're not looking at the fact that they gave us a problem that was incorrectly written. Okay? I want y'all to all think about something. All of y'all people that don't believe in the Bible, and this is just the people that don't believe, not the people that believe, but people that don't believe. Do you realize that the way we count time today is based off the death of Jesus Christ himself? Think about this, y'all. Time for us starts at 00. The year, think about this. The year 0001 or 0, whichever one. But that's where our actual clock of time starts. Now, ask yourself, before Jesus Christ died, how the fuck was niggas counting days, months, weeks, and years? Anybody? And this is all my non-believers in the Bible and Jesus Christ. Before Jesus Christ died, how the fuck would you know a Monday from a Tuesday? How did this happen? Nobody's ever wondered this? Think about it. Before, when Jesus was alive, how the fuck was we counting time? Nobody ever pays attention to this. How was we counting the days, the months, the weeks, the years? And why did the clock get set back to 0 after the death of Jesus Christ? Who approved this shit? Because all 7 continents are okay with it. All 7 continents are okay with one death resetting the clock of time, when we already know that we've existed on this planet longer, okay? We've existed on this planet longer than the 7,000 years that the Bible allegedly was written. Now, do you see why things don't match up? See, the Bible is not going to match up with the current date and time, because time somehow reset on the planet. And when this happened, the Bible is way the fuck off now. The dates, the times, everything is fucked up. Now, they didn't change the book, they changed the fucking time. Some deep shit. Think about it for a second. How the fuck were we counting time before Jesus Christ was even born? Nobody ever talks about this. What year actually was it when Jesus Christ died? What was the year? All right. But no, why are you tripping off me? Look, the Romans existed before Jesus Christ. And they had a time, they had a way to count days and times. Okay? The Africans knew nothing about what was going on in Jerusalem. They had a way of counting days and time. India, all these different cultures of people that did not have internet, that did not have service, how the fuck did they all get reset to the time of 0000? Are y'all feeling this? Look, whether it's black people, white people, Asians, all these different cultures. Think about this for a second, y'all. Everybody got reset on some Men in Black shit. They put up one of them big ass things and boop, we all got reset to 0. Come on, y'all. Something's not right. I'm not looking at the book. I'm looking at what the book says about the world. And when you think about the world for a second, don't something seem wrong with that? Or is everybody just brainwashed and said, well, fuck it, man. Jesus died on this day. All 7 continents, we want y'all to send birds out to all 7 continents of the world and tell people that Jesus is dead. So please set your yearly clock back. We're going to start beginning the time 2,000 goddamn years ago. All right? I don't know where people's common sense has gone, but yeah, it left a long time ago. I do know that. I do know that. Okay? You can't tell me that the Roman Catholic Church was telling the Africans that they had to reset their clock to 0000. You can't sell that to me. You can't tell me that the Roman Catholic Church was telling Genghis Khan and the goddamn Shaolin monks, can you please reset your clock back for Jesus Christ? He just got murked out here. He just got murked. Can y'all set your clock back for him? Thank you. Thank you. Oh, you know what? We got to get to Australia next. Can y'all set y'all clock back, please? For the death of Jesus Christ. We don't give a fuck how you was counting time before. Set your shit back to zeros. All 7 continents. No internet. So they had to use eagles and shit, right? They put their shit on whales, right? And told the whole 7 continents to reset their shit. Yeah. Y'all can keep non-believing all the fuck you want. I'm not stupid. People can say Jesus is white, black. I don't really give a fuck. I told y'all I didn't believe he was a color. All right? And see, that's deep shit right there. That's just, you know, I don't try to go too deep with that, you know, showing my team Jesus and shit. But a lot of motherfuckers don't pay attention. They want to sit up here and crunch numbers. You want to crunch numbers on an equation that doesn't even exist. That's a dumb discussion to me. People that talk against the Bible don't even realize, nigga, you are living inside the Bible. I tell people that all the time. I want you to be the non-believer and convince me that this shit ain't real. Because if it ain't real, you should be able to step outside of it and not do anything in it. And right now, the non-believer is living off the death of Jesus Christ. The actual date. Every day that goes by, you, the non-believer, write this shit on checks. You put it on your applications. What day is it? Oh, it's the 23rd. What year? 2017. Why are you writing 2017? You don't believe in Jesus Christ. You don't believe in God and all that shit. Why do you believe in a 2017? Why do you believe in it? How is that even possible? How the fuck can I convince you, the non-believer, that it's May 12th, 2017? You don't believe in God. You're not supposed to agree with me on today's date. Think about it. Okay? This is why it's hard to debate people on scripture and the Bible, because they're not going to sit there and listen to me say that to them, because, you know, they've already been brainwashed. They've already been caught up in that whole Satan thing. You know, that shit I talk about that people say is not real. Looks pretty goddamn real to me. It looks real to me. Okay? All the motherfuckers that say they don't believe, they just ain't read it. That's all that it really is. You know, to me, that was simple. Okay? Bro, the only enemy of man is Satan and the fallen. Okay? Because, like I was trying to tell Vera, and what I was saying earlier about the gods, the aliens that the humans communicated with. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm in totally agreement that these people made contact with something. What the Bible says is that they made contact with the fallen angels. The fallen angels. Okay, there are various books that say that some people saw the angels falling and going straight into the animals, and then the Bible talks about a serpent talking to Eve, and it wasn't Satan that was inside the serpent at that time; it was one of the fallen. I want you to think about, yeah, in the Bible it talks about talking animals. Okay, well, there are other books outside of the Bible talking about where people saw the angels falling like stars from the sky and going into the animals. Okay, now another thing that's just a coincidence, kind of just looks odd, is that, if, like the Bible says, if those were the fallen angels, okay, that fell to the earth, well, then these are kind of like the bad guys, right? These are the bad guys that fell to the earth. So, if these are the bad guys and the good guys were still in heaven while the bad guys got kicked out, these bad guys should be showing signs of doing some bad shit, right? At some point. Okay. So, you have the Egyptians. You look at the Egyptian race, and they were the beginning, according to most, right? And that's just in history. Were the Egyptians, like friendly people? Were the Egyptians like, you know, um, like you could walk up and just shake a Egyptian king's hand? For those people that follow Egyptian, history, and you just have to ask yourself, were they nice? They were smart, but they definitely weren't nice. Okay. Then you look at other people like, Shaka Zulu. Shaka Zulu was a great African king. But was he a nice guy? He had a whole lot of power. A whole lot of power. He really wasn't all that nice, though. Now, you go to another part of the world, you have people like Vlad the Impaler, which they end up turning into Dracula. He's actually a real guy. Rich, powerful. Money was not his issue. Myths tell that, he did some shit and turned into a goddamn vampire. He was turning into bats and shit. Doing all types of crazy shit. They've made plenty of movies based off Vlad the Impaler. Okay? Genghis Khan. Power. Unstoppable. All these men that had power, they were rich, but they definitely weren't nice people, especially the ones that were in power. But yeah, I at least I have like enough common sense to know. Like I said, when people come to me and say, why is the Bible real, Vic? I say, well, shit, just look it up. Just look it up. All right. All right. Well, I wouldn't say the Egyptians. The Egyptians fell for the trap that Satan had laid for them. Okay. Horus 444. I want you to realize something. Do you realize that, okay, like in the Bible, the laws of Leviticus tell you not to sleep with your sister or not to have sex with your cousin? But in this time, in the Egyptian law, they were marrying their cousin. They were sleeping with their sister at this particular time and having children. And they created their dynasty like this. See, this was a clear indication that something was going on. Okay, this is a clear indication. If you have the Bible, okay, which is saying that in the laws of Leviticus, not to lay with your not to lay with your mother, not to lay with your sister, not to fuck your daughter, not to fuck your cousin. All these laws are being put out, right, for the Hebrew people. But in the Egyptian world, they were fucking their cousins, and that ended up being the demise of the Pharaoh regime. They wiped their own selves out because the gods that they had worshipped told them to do what they were doing. The gods that they believed in told them to continue to do this. And the last king, I believe, of Egypt was King Tut. And he married his first cousin, and every single child that he had was a stillborn baby. Think about that. Every child that he tried to have was stillborn. All of them. So for a generation to build themselves up so high and then wipe themselves out completely, okay, due to their faith and beliefs in the gods that they worship. Their gods destroyed them. Their gods set them up for failure. And the only thing the Bible says, okay, is that these gods still exist. They're the sons of the true God. And they are not your friend. Okay? They are not your friend. Okay? But look up the last king. All right? This is why none of the other kingdoms after the Egyptian kingdom ever did that again. They were probably doing it, but it was never done like it was done in Egypt. Now, you go to another country, okay, like India. All right? You go to India, the country. They believe in gay marriage and gay sex. Okay? Through their beliefs, they now have the highest HIV rate in the world. The HIV rate in India has now surpassed Africa. And they're too sizable. Like you are more likely to catch HIV in the country of India than you would. Oh yeah, well, put it like this. The sons of the true God, you don't really know who you're dealing with when it comes to that, Vera. When you're talking about the sons of the true God, you don't know what you don't know what you're dealing with. All right, Jesus ain't never telling nobody he was sending the sons of the true God to your door, and God never said he was going to do it. So if you actually came in contact with one, it probably wouldn't go well. It probably wouldn't go well. Okay. Am I throwing Vera off when I say sons of the true God? Am I throwing you off, Vera? My bad. Yep. All right. Hey, look. The sons of the true God are the angels that God created, because he only created a certain amount. A lot of times shit get confusing. Like the Bible gives out numbers. like numbers that people can do. Okay, and a lot of people thought that 666 symbol shit meant like Satan as like one individual or the devil being that red, whatever. But still one entity. But what the Bible was saying in so many words, you can look this up, in your spare time. I'm just gonna give you the fast version. What the Bible was saying was that it wasn't uh, like a 666 was a mark of a beast. It was a representation of how many angels had fell. Now the Bible talks about 1/3 of the angels fell along with Satan. So um, I believe the number is like 666 million angels fell to the earth. And if you do the math, if you take I believe that number, or no, like all together, the 1/3, the whole of that number is 20 billion. The whole of that number is 20 billion. Okay? So if you take 20 billion, y'all got calculators. All right, pull your shit out. Okay, take 20 billion and divide it by 3. And that's the number of angels that fell to the earth. Okay? It wasn't a symbol. It was more like a math equation. Okay? Okay? It wasn't, and like I said, the funny thing was when I read this, I had to go like to other books to see if it was saying the same thing, and that was the creepy part. They all were pretty much saying the same thing. A lot of people throw the Bible under the bus because there's this version, there's that version, there's this version, there's that version. But yeah, which version have you read all the way through to compare it to the other versions? That's the thing. A lot of us don't do that. We'll do it with everything else. We'll research everything else, but when it comes to this, it's like, how can you make a judgment on a book when you have not read it all the way through? But why are you tripping off me? The Quran is going to be in different versions when I look it up online, just like the Bible. You can't say the Quran is one in the original language. No, no, no. They took all of that. Yeah, they took all of that away from the Quran when the internet got invented. They can't even say that no more. Can't say that no more. Because the same thing that happened to the Bible happened to the Quran. All right? They threw the Quran under the bus right after they did the Bible. I want y'all to realize they said that God in the Bible is not real. Now let's go kill these Muslims. Who else would do a plan like that but Satan himself? I mean, it's a perfect strategy. Okay? It's a perfect strategy. He said, hey, we're going to organize. We're going to make all these people, all right, denounce the Bible. See, Satan's greatest trick to the world was he destroyed the Bible without burning it. Like instead of making people take the Bible and throw it out there and burn it and all that other type of stuff, he just created this theory of evolution. And this theory of evolution is still a theory. It's a thought. Like the Undertaker coming back on Monday Night Raw. It's a theory. I believe the Undertaker's coming back. I believe Hulk Hogan's coming back. It's a theory. What if Hulk Hogan did come back and he looked like it was 1985? I believe that the Ultimate Warrior gonna dig himself out the grave. It's gonna be like a cemetery scene because everybody know the Ultimate Warrior dead, right? But I believe on Monday Night Raw that they're gonna be at Ultimate Warrior gravesite and they're gonna hit that nigga music. He gonna pop out the ground, dun 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 dun, and the whole goddamn place go crazy. Yeah, I can believe that. Matter of fact, I can visualize it a little bit. Hell, I come back with a video and really make a little nigga dun, 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 come out the ground and shit. Hit the ring on your ass. Go out there and take the title. You know, crazy shit. But when it comes to the examining of certain things, man, you just got to look at it and examine both sides, not just one. A lot of people went to church and then heard somebody say, "Oh, that shit ain't real," and they was like, "Oh, okay." They didn't look. They didn't ask motherfucker for proof. They was like, "Hey, man, I just wanted to leave church, man. I'm glad you came. I'm glad you said the Bible ain't real. I ain't got to sit in here no more. I'm glad." Hold on one second. See, and the reason, Vera, all right, all right, the reason why I know that evolution isn't real is because evolution has a source. Evolution was created by a man. The theory of evolution was created by a man. That man is Charles Darwin. And good old Charles Darwin, he got on a boat. He went to an island. He stared at a bird. And after he stared at a bird, he came back with the keys to life. Evolution. Put out 5 books and became one of the most richest, powerfulest man, right? But Vera, have you ever heard the stories about Charles Darwin being in contact with Lucifer himself? I bet you never heard that side of Charles Darwin. Because Charles Darwin was a devout Christian. Oh, he believed in God. He even believed in Jesus Christ. But his daughter was had some disease and she was dying. Okay? So every day he would go, or every Sunday, whatever, he would go to church and he would come back home to watch his daughter die slow. So after his daughter died, okay, this is when he left the church and he went to an island and came back to be one of the most renowned men known on the planet. Once again, touching all 7 continents. Now, there's only been a few people on this planet that has had the ability or the authority that the Bible says that Satan can give to people. One thing that's always overlooked, I bring it up. People don't want to admit to it, but that's fine. Satan says he has the ability to do one thing for you. And he says he has the ability to give you the kingdoms of the world. Nobody ever looks at who in the 20th century, we don't even have to go back. We don't have to go back no goddamn 2,000 years. Let's talk about the 20th century, because Satan is immortal, right? So we should find his ass somewhere today. He's still kicking. But just as us, because like I said, I'm 38. So if I go back to when I was a kid, Michael Jackson had all the kingdoms of the world. He did. Who gonna tell me that Michael Jackson did not have all the kingdoms of the world at once? He can go anywhere. He was immortal, right? Especially in the 80s, 90s. The only other person, or the only other music group that was not black that had authority on the kingdoms of the world was the Beatles. Remember, they can go anywhere. All right? They had the kingdoms of the world everywhere. Everywhere. Okay? At least Lil Wayne was honest. He said, "Hey man, I'm worshiping Satan, and y'all see me cast out. I can respect that." I said, "Look, well, at least there you go. There go a rich nigga for no goddamn reason. He worshiping Satan, and he rich as fuck. Hell, Satan even gave him a little ability to start rapping a little bit better. Everybody see Lil Wayne now? He the shit. You go on concert stages. You see Lil Wayne, this motherfucker perform what? If a piece of tissue paper hit Lil Wayne, oh, we out of this bitch. Yeah. If some confetti fall on that nigga head, he gone. That's godlike. All right, Elvis. Yep, we can put Elvis up there too. All right. All right. So even when you look at the creation of a dollar, I mean, who created the dollar that's in your pocket? Who created that American dollar that you use right now? Who made it? Because it's a material item. Keep in mind, the supernatural is easy to trace from the Bible if we look at our own history and the things that we use today that for some strange reason we've been using for the dawn of time. Okay? Here's another point that I wanted to share with Vera that not only relates to the Bible, but it also proves that evolution isn't real. Okay? Who told you, Vera, who told you that this cell phone was worth more than these goddamn keys? Or no, I said, who told you that this cell phone, because y'all really can't see that. Who told you that this cell phone was worth more than this lighter? Who told you that? Who told any of you that? Who told anybody that this lighter was cheaper than this cell phone? All right, but I just want you to think about something. When it comes to these materialistic items, someone had to tell you what was what. When you go into a store, right, or you see a phone on the television and you like it, you say, I wonder how much that is. Somebody has to tell you, right? You don't evolve and just know, oh, that's going to be $78. No, it don't work like that. Life doesn't work like that. So now, who told you that a diamond was worth more than a goddamn piece of gold. Who told you that? How did you get that in? How did you even get that concept in your head? How did that happen? Okay? How did that happen? Who told you that diamond that you got on your hand is worth more than the gold that's around your neck? Because when we look at history and we look at men and women, and let's just say the first man and the first woman, who told that man and that woman that, hey, when you pick up that diamond is worth more than that crystal, even though they look exactly alike? The diamond is worth more than the crystal. Who told you that? Now, if you want to make a biblical reference to that, God called out Adam and Eve. And Adam and Eve said that we can't come out because we're naked. And God said to them, who told you you were naked? Y'all couldn't have got that shit on your own. Who told you was naked? Who said that? Who said to you the word that you were naked? Because somebody had to tell you that. That's what God said to Adam and Eve, for those that don't believe in God, but don't even realize, hell, whether you like it or not, you have been using God and his angels since day one. Okay? No way around that. You ain't got to, you ain't got to, look, you ain't got to like him. Okay? All right? Well, once again, look, Vera, in the beginning of time, none of them knew that. They didn't have ways of categorizing shit. Who told you how to categorize? What is a category? What is that word? Categorize? Who told you what a category even was? You see how you got this information? Who gave you that? Categorize? What's that? We're talking about the beginning. Vera, you the first woman on the planet. What the fuck you know? How did you even, what is a categorize? And if that's the case, yeah, I understand what categories mean, but how the fuck do you know what categories mean? Hey, Vera, I want you to realize something. God doesn't want you to be ignorant. It's just that you are born into the world ignorant. When you come into this world, you are completely ignorant of the world. You follow me? You're ignorant of what's going on because things have been happening on this planet long before me and you even existed and will continue even after we're gone. So think about it like this, all right? When it comes to the words you are typing in my chat room, you did not evolve and learn how to write like that on your own. And no matter what experiment you do on any child, if you take a child and never put that child into school, they will never be able to look at those words and comprehend nor understand what you write. They will never evolve. If you go to China and you never learn Chinese, you will never evolve into learning what that shit says until another Chinese man walks up and touches your shoulder and says, oh, that says stop. You'll never evolve. Okay? Even if you are into anthropology, okay? If you are looking at something and you need, okay, to determine the age of something, Okay? You are not going to be able to look down with your bare eye and know the exact date of how old something is before the computer printed out. Why would they need the computer there? Why would you need any machine there? What would be the point of having machines if we had an ability called evolution? Our bodies don't evolve. Our bodies devolve. We don't evolve, we deteriorate. We hit a max out age and then we decline. People don't get younger, they get older. Think about that. Evolution is a form of rebirth. Okay? I'm 38 years old, 40-year-old man. If I go and date a goddamn 17-year-old, I'm a Chester. But if I was reborn, I believe in evolution. I'm just saying. Okay, like think about that. Like that's how a lot of Chesters get away with shit, I guess, because they believe in evolution. They believe in evolution. The only thing the Bible teaches is cause and effect. That's what Bible teaches. The Bible teaches cause and effect. You do this, and that's what's going to happen. Now, if you want to call the evolution part the middle of cause and effect, that's fine. All right? But there's a beginning, and there's also an end. You know what I'm saying? See, evolution basically pushes a message that all things were not created of God. That's the thing. All things on this planet was created by God himself, even the angels themselves. So evolution would say that, okay, well, God didn't make this. God didn't do this over here. We know he didn't do that. Okay? So that's how that goes. Hold on, y'all. But that's what that is. You feel me? That's why a lot of people can't debate me on that theory of evolution, because they're going to go off into science and they're going to go off all this dumb shit and talk about atoms and but when we talk about the human brain, oh no, Vera, you're not a Chester. Look, okay, no, you're not a Chester. But when people try to argue evolution, they don't want to talk about the human brain and mind and consciousness and things like that. Okay? Like, I got my homie sitting there right now, and I hit him with the same statement I hit y'all with. Okay? Because people, I'm telling these people right here, right? And a lot of people that don't believe in the Bible ain't even understanding that I'm not being biblical with this, I'm being logical with this. Yeah. Okay, now check this out. If the Bible isn't real, okay, then why the fuck is the way we count time based on Jesus' death? And what happened to the point where after he died, all the clocks on 7 continents went back to 0, 0, 0, 0. Now wait. How were we counting time before Jesus Christ died? And look, if we just got the white people, right, which is the Romans, okay? If they killed Jesus, okay, right? In this little country right here, what the fuck did they do? Did they send birds out to all 7 continents and said, hey, y'all, can y'all set y'all clock back to 0, 0? Jesus just died. No. Jesus just got murdered. So they sent, wait a minute, they sent the kite out to the Asians, right? Yeah. Which is on some whole other shit. And they said, hey, bro, we just lost Jesus. Then wait, look, Look, the other side of the world, remember, look, America wasn't discovered yet. But somehow they sent the bird to the Native Americans. They sent some to the people in South America. Nigga, they sent birds to Antarctica. They sent birds to 7 continents. Say, hey, y'all, hey, I know y'all didn't like Jesus, but he just got murked out here, man. Can y'all please set your year back to 0000, please? And everybody was just like, okay. So the way we count time is off. We don't know what fucking day, year or time it is. We don't know shit. Because, look, if you go and they say, look, we're finding bodies 100,000 years back. But when we go look at the Bible, it's not matching up. So that don't mean that the Bible is real. No, the fucking clock is wrong. If we finding bodies 250,000 years back and all this shit, do y'all realize y'all don't even know what year it is? No. The concept of 2017 was made up 2017 years ago. And there's no trace of its origin. None. There is not a man that stands up and says, hey, I created the calendar for all 7 continents. No. We should know who this motherfucker is.
Yeah, he should be on the map.
You know Christopher Columbus. You know goddamn Martin Luther King. We know all these other people. Genghis Khan. We know Charles Darwin. We know the Rothschilds. We know the Queen Elizabeths and the Henrys. We know all this shit. Who the fuck is the motherfucker that sent out the kite to 7 continents? Who did that? What the fuck just happened? We just got hit with the Men in Black mind thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? The motherfucker said, boop. Okay, time is at the beginning now. Don't worry about what happened yesterday. It never existed. Just start going about your day today. Today, just right now. Just start your day today. Okay? I only see a few people talking about it on YouTube. Hell, they might shut my channel down about talking about it. But it is what it is. All right? All of y'all evolution theories and, you know, people that have been tracing those numbers back. Okay? How are you tracing numbers back when you don't have all the numbers? You literally don't have all the numbers. There's no way. And I want y'all to think about, look, there are college courses on evolution. They are passing this shit off into colleges. Okay? That's what you call Satan's master plan. He's not this fucking monster. Satan is labeled in the Bible as a form of perfection. It says he's perfect. It said that he could manipulate the angels in heaven. So humans didn't stand a chance. That's what the Bible said. And this element of evolution will wipe out generation upon generation as it did the Egyptians. Okay? They're going to build themselves up high to implode on each other. Because in the teachings of evolution comes the ability to start cloning shit and start toying with nature. How the fuck do you think the liger got created? Mm-hmm. But think about this. Go look up the male liger. Now, a liger is a cross between a lion and a tiger. Get this liger, right? A liger is bigger than a tiger. So that puts him over the lion already. The tigers is bigger than lion. Now, here is the funny thing about this abomination called the liger. The male liger has no urge to reproduce. or mate. So, what is the purpose of this creature, this male liger that never has an urge to fuck? The only way you get an offspring from a liger is from a female liger, and you mate that with a tiger, and you get another creature called a tygon. But the male liger, which is the hybrid offspring of all of these creatures, okay, for some strange reason, don't want to fuck. It just want to kill and eat. And the male reproduction, or they never, like the nuts never really fully develop. So this creature, because lions are a creature on one side of the world, right? And they would have never met in real life.
You talking about the tiger?
Tiger and lion, right?
To Asia.
Right. They're two different parts of the world.
But they was one continent.
But no, I'm just saying they were never. They were never together. Yeah. Because if you put them together, if they created those creatures on their own in nature, they would have wiped themselves out.
Yeah, true. But they gonna fuck.
Right.
They gonna fuck.
So why were these creatures, now that we know, we didn't play with science, we didn't play God, and we didn't found this creature called the liger. And the liger is a male bigger than a fucking tiger with no urge to mate. It never goes into mating season. It just eats and kills. And the liger will do this until it dies. So, So, what's up with that evolution shit? Because wait, if evolution was real, that would have worked. You wouldn't have had no problem.
That would have been another Big Bang.
Right. Okay, but the Big Bang is a theory, remember? Yeah. Not a fact, it's a theory. And then you have what was that? The guy had brought the African bee back to America, and it mixed with our European bee and created the killer bee. I know y'all remember that because we still have killer bees to this day. Right. Now look. Now these were insects. Now we're on a whole nother species. It couldn't even be done in the species world. Every time man has tried to play God, you have created something in a form of an abomination according to the Bible, and this thing is destructive as hell. No purpose whatsoever. Yep. No purpose of no reason for it to be here. Even the pit bull, believe it or not, the pit bull is a hybrid. It's a dog, but it's still a hybrid. It's a hybrid animal. Highly intelligent. Okay? A lot of commands can be done on site, but one of the strongest dogs in the world. Not the strongest, but one of the strongest. The one that's most feared. Okay? Look at the age of pit bulls. They were created. They didn't come that way. They don't have their bloodline has a source of two white Germans in Germany playing around with some shit and created the super dogs. Okay? Somebody said, your baby just brought you flowers because there is a God. I should keep talking. I'll catch it on the replay. That's what's up. That's what's up. All love. Yeah, man. All these people that don't, rock with the Bible, this and the other. I have yet to find one person that's read it all the way through. And you have people that are scholars. You know, you got people that got platforms and shows. They making money, all that shit, man. They getting paid. But when we had this Bible discussion, man, they sound like a fucking fifth grader. And immediately, you know what I'm saying? You know, you know, the conversation goes to the left because they gonna peep that I know a little bit more about it than them. So, you know what I'm saying? I end up killing them quick. All right. What Horace said, it sounded like the perfect soldier. Yeah, well, um, you remember how they legalized marijuana in America, pretty much, not everywhere, but they wanted you to do two things. They wanted you to vote for the weed, and they wanted you to vote for stem cell research. Remember that? When you voted for Barack, you voted for Barack, you voted for Kush on every corner, and you voted for stem cell research. Who remembers that? Do you remember what you voted for? All right. Red face was that. Who remembers that? Because those are the three things that you voted for when you put Barack into office the first time. You didn't have to vote on it the second time. You only had to vote on it once. But you voted on it. It went down. We got the weed. They got stem cell research. Now, like I said, I got a good memory. I don't know about y'all. My memory pretty decent so far. I remember distinctly they were having commercials all over television talking about stem cell research and how, you know, they can say, "Oh, look, guys, we can a soldier that was injured. Okay, we could grow him a whole new body part. If he missing an arm, look, we didn't use the power of stem cell research, and look at this soldier with his arm and shit. He got an arm. His arm was blew off in Iraq, but look." I said, God damn. I said, they on some fucking Jason 10 shit. What they do? Put him in a room and the shit just in and nanobites, put him back together? And look, my man's working his arm. This woman over here, she was in Afghanistan and she lost a leg. But look, we didn't grew her from her own DNA a brand new motherfucking leg that's working, bitch. She came on that motherfucker two-stepping. Like, yeah, I'm still working on it, but yeah, this is my new leg, and yeah, you know, stem cell research. This is what we doing right now. This is what we doing. We growing back body parts in this bitch. So that made like a lot of Americans like really excited to go and vote for stem cell research. Okay, that made the motherfuckers like stand up, like, yeah, we gonna do this shit. There's gonna be soldiers that lose body parts, and they're gonna grow them back. Hell, I knew it was a whole bunch of veterans sitting back like, hell yeah, I'm tired of not having no goddamn legs. Sitting in this wheelchair, pissing in this bag. You gonna tell me I'm gonna get some legs? Oh yeah, I feel like you know, going on a Wizard of Oz or something. How many motherfucking veterans in this country still ain't got no fucking legs? How many veterans in this country still missing their motherfucking arms and body parts? Just saying. You voted for it. It passed. That was like almost what, 12 years ago? 4-8-12. Yep. That was 12 years ago. So that's been over a decade. Okay? Not one veteran I seen on a commercial since that day saying, hey guys, got my new arm. In fact, they come back still missing body parts. So, what was stem cell research really for? Because we now know you're not using it for the body parts y'all said y'all was going to grow on the soldiers that lost their shit. So, what have you been doing with stem cell research? Well, you're going to look up stem cell research. Stem cell research, you know, has a lot to do with aborted babies and babies that are stillborn. Okay? The aborted children of America go to research for stem cell research, you know? So, yeah, uh, I think somebody said it earlier in the chat room. There will be a day where they might crack the genetic code and grow a physical human being. Okay? But they're going to run into a problem as they did with the insects, as they did with the mammals. They will run into the same incidents. Okay? This human being that they create will not be human. It won't show any human traits. It won't have any human emotion. It won't know how to identify with any of these human reactions. It won't, because it's not human. It is something that was created by man. So when as men, we have limitations for what we can create. We always been, I mean, for centuries, for probably eons, we have tried to crack the God code. I mean, I know for a fact, at least I know that, yeah, the Bible might be labeled 7,000 years old, but the words in the Bible are a whole lot older than what the date is. So, like men, we created this lamp, we created this PC. Okay? When we created this device y'all are watching me on right now, whether it's a mobile device, whether it's a PC, whether it's a laptop, True Bitch made a fan club, red face. But as we watching this shit right now, right? I want y'all to think about the people that created it, the people that made the devices that we're using right now. When they took all of the components, okay, and put the screws to the backs and closed the device, okay, and plugged it into the wall, it still didn't work. They had to go in, and for those of us that have devices that talk back verbally, they had to go in and put those words verbally in that system's mouth in order for it to do that. Okay? So that's as far as our godlike powers go. We can create things to do what we want them to do. Okay? But we can't use our hands and create something that has the ability of free will. We can't do it. All right? The only way that comes is through nature, and y'all know how that goes. So outside of that, you cannot create with your hands something that would gain or evolve into a form of free will. You hear people say all the time that the computers are going to take us over one day, that the machines are going to get up and walk. Now, these same people don't believe in the Bible, but they'll say these machines are going to get up and walk. See, in reality, a car never drives itself. A car never turns itself on, pulls out the parking lot, and go cruising down the street. Okay? Everything is controlled by man. We have complete control. All right? The machines, they don't ever grasp the concept of free will nor emotion. They don't have these things. These were traits that were given by God. So if man was to create with his hands another human being. Okay, basically, like I said, expect to see, some shit that you would see in a goddamn superhero movie. A whole bunch of people dead. Okay, because that computer generated man or whatever type of machines they use to create that human, he's not going to act any different than the liger in wildlife. He's not going to act any different than the killer bee in you know the insect world. Okay, I want y'all to realize the bed bugs in America were brought into America. Okay, because if you look up an origin of a bed bug, these things are not even from this country, yet they spread through all 50 or 48 states on land. Now you know what that was an attempt to do. At least you should. That was a way to try to create another superbug. See, they were hoping that when they, dropped the bed bugs inside of America, that they would mate with another bug, or that whole evolution thing, because bed bugs only attack human beings. So whatever bug they could have mated with would have made them practically unstoppable. Being that the bed bug can live a whole year without eating. Okay, imagine what type of hybrid would ever mated with it that would have had that ability to live in the cold and the heat, and I mean, basically, we're the test dummies. Okay, think about the reports that they could have got the bed bug to mate with another bug to create another super bug like the killer bee was. Okay, virtually unstoppable. And the goddamn things only attack at night. Yeah, they use this country as a test project, a test pilot, basically. Okay, that's why when I look at people and they say, "Well, Vic, you don't vote?" Nope. For what? What the fuck am I gonna vote for? Everything is crooked about Satan's system. I'm just saying. I'm not gonna know all this and just participate. You know, just saying. But yeah, man, I was talking about it earlier. Tyra, he came with his little flag brigade, but it didn't work, as you can see. Okay, I'm not doing the email. But yeah, I put the email in the show um, that I got at appeal. So this is the appeal show. We got the flag appeal. Um, I think like within a matter of 2 hours. I don't know when they flagged it. I think they flagged it maybe yesterday. They flagged it yesterday. But all I know is I put in my appeal, and the flag got removed, and poof, here I am, guys, back live. Okay, and I know that all those people that flagged that last show, okay, they basically got hit with a false flag. Okay, so they can just keep false flagging. Eventually, all of those channels are going to get locked out. So I'm not really worried about that. Oh, okay, I'm gonna go check your shit out, man. I'm gonna go check your shit out. But yeah, that's how we gonna do it, man. We gonna keep shit rolling. But yeah, guys, I gotta make a run right quick. I want to give a shout out to everybody that came to the show, checked in with me. Thank y'all, that donate and support the show. All right, we appreciate that, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go check out Redface show. All right, you missed this show, go look at this shit. I'm about to go look at it. All right, he said some crazy shit was going down. I'm gonna get caught. I'm gonna get caught up on the crazy shit going down on Redface show. All right, I suggest you do too. All right. But it's your boy, VicDamoane. All right, much love. All right, I'll be back doing another music show soon since they want to flag it. Okay, don't matter to me. We just gonna keep rolling. All right. With that being said, much love. I'll catch y'all in a minute. Deuces. Oh yeah, this show's probably.